poppin'? This what it is. This what it is.
Everybody wanna be a damn MC.
Space people.
Old school.
Y'all hear me? Got that crazy sweat.
Thou shalt be knighted primer. Alt triangle 8.
And we're back. Well, it looks like we're gonna have the 1v1 to take a look at next. So yeah, definitely need to keep this going. We got an apology going against Roy in the lobby, and they are starting to do their ban phase. Let me actually turn off the screen over here for everything. We don't know the map yet. We don't know. Wait, do we know the map? I think all of the duels might actually be played on a single map. It's Pangea, but I'm not sure. So I do want to ask a little bit of a few questions over there. No, anyway, welcome back, Jarkonaut, and thank you for confirming it was turn 15. Oh my god, I was so early. Alex Fair, welcome, sir, and thank you so much, Old Triangle. By the way, thank you so much, sir, for the prime, much appreciated. I do see Luke Kang, welcome back, and welcome back, sir. I mean, and Boonstrat did pick up that first promotion and wrote first in the channel. Good morning, thank you so much, sir, and of course, good morning, Heinik Dave. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Please no settlers still related surrender. Yes, please no. Anyway, they're gonna go for the ban phase here, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Pangea. I'm not sure which one, but let me actually take a look at the settings. We do have Pangea and dual and standard classic religious Pangea. We do have Vietnam, Gandhi, Genghis, Gol, Alexander, Maori, Shaka, and Cyrus being taken out. We've seen both of these players actually quite a bit in the 4v4 scene. Roy, actually, we haven't seen him in quite some time playing in the game, but we have seen him in the previous year. So we do know that both of these players are actually very good. They got into the gold game, the gold match. This is the match that holds the most points for the 1v1s. We're gonna need to see who's gonna get going. And wait a second, they didn't get another 2 bans down. Scythia and Nader, they took out both Persias, and it looks like Rome is gonna be the next ban from Apology. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. They have one more ban to go, and this is going to be Roy's last ban. Of course, 1v1 again, quite different than the 2v2s, quite different from 4v4s. It is a little bit similar to the FFAs, but with a lot less era score, because you don't get to meet that many, not to mention city states, you don't get to meet that many civilizations in the game, and you don't have that much land to discover. It's quite tiny. The map is very small. They still will have the opportunity to settle at least 5 cities, and we're going to need to see how they're going to try to also benefit from a religion against each other. There is that I think 1v1 is one of the few modes of the game that actually or I should say setups of the game that allows religious victory to become available, like not become available in the sense that it is viable as an option. In the all other ones, you do have them defending the religious victory quite efficiently, and it is very hard to actually make it viable. Well, Julius Rome has been taken down here. It looks like both Roman leaders, both Persian leaders have been taken down. We also have Genghis taken down, Alexander, Gol, Gandhi, Vietnam, all of those powerful picks. Well, it looks like Apology is gonna go for Jadwiga, which, oh my god, he gonna, oh, okay. I mean, we've seen Poland in quite a few games, and yesterday, for example, he did manage to withstand so many attacks from his opponent and even push back the correct moment in time with his wing hussars. Apology here picking up Poland is gonna get the opportunity to get a religion very quickly and get a lot of face generation with reliquaries. That's why Jadwiga is getting more bonuses towards those relics, and it gets an extra relic whenever it's establishing a religion and whenever it's finishing a religion. So 2 relics possible here. The problem with the second relic is you kind of need to get extra slots, and the easiest way is to actually get the temples, which of course is still gonna want anyway, but at the same time you can go for something else like Apadana, for example, in your city. That is quite expensive, and not a lot of players are actually going for it unless they have a relic on someone else. Well, it looks like we will see Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, being picked up here by Roy, and Apology is going to keep his Jadwiga. These are the 2 teams, the 2 players in the game going head to head against each other. Subnoodle, welcome back, sir. Hello there, sir. Hello. I do hope actually the new viewer, how to say, yeah, I guess the new people that were watching the stream earlier, we're actually going to get to see a much longer game right now, especially if you're new over there. You probably won't understand what did happen with the in the 2 versus 2. Unfortunately, I believe they could have actually tried it out still, like keep going and try to come back from that. It would still be a very, very painful process to try to get back, but yeah, they stopped, they GG'd, and it is what it is. It's a very, very, very nasty penalty that you're gonna have if you lose your second settler. That's why I have been calling out for years now, escort your settlers, get vision in front of your settlers. Like you can't let this happen, because it is usually a game decider. Anyway, we do have them about to be ready up. Just Roy needs to actually go for this. They do have remap tokens, but I'm actually expecting this is going to be quite quick that they're going to go through this. I'm now going to put up the prediction. Hello there, Martinos. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Black Queen Golden Age is going to be hard to get, that is true. Much easier for Jadwiga with its religion, but I still wouldn't consider it in the bag. We've seen quite a few times players going for Amanis, for example, to try to sus city-states, especially if they do manage to get those first how to say, those first envoys in. It makes it easier for them to actually go for that. We've seen them try to get boats, everything that they can do to get some extra era score. And yes, Catherine de Medici doesn't actually get anything that would give her an extra bonus at the beginning, unless he goes for holy sites. Unless he goes for holy sites. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's certainly possible that they're gonna go for holy sites here. I mean, I don't say it's good, but yeah, that's a way to get some era score. It is what it is. Even though I do believe he's gonna go campus into commercial, or commercial into encampment. Let's actually see what's going to happen here. They definitely need a lot of resources, and the gold is going to be a very important resource throughout the game, not to mention production. Well, they're not far apart. Look at this. Look at this map. It's just we're basically seeing the whole map with a single screen. Look at this. Yeah, we're basically seeing the whole map with a single screen. Unbelievable. We do have Poland with the ability to actually move across and settle turn 2 for the T-tile. The 3-1-1 is going to be quite good for him, not to mention the extra amenity and the science point at the beginning. You don't really want to work that before you actually get how to say, a plantation on it. We do have him also with quite a few interesting cities in the other ones. Oh, look at this rice settle to the south. That's not going to be available anymore unless, oh no, this is actually a lake. So he's gonna get the T-tile, then he can settle somewhere else, even though the lake doesn't look as enticing as other settles he will have. For example, this 4-1 towards his opponent, this northeastern one with next to the bananas. We do have him with a possible rice settle, but that's gonna take away from this coal. I mean, many choices here for him to go for. Ooh, we got Torres del Pain, or Torres del Pain, going for France over here. Well, I know where he's gonna settle. I think we know where he's gonna settle. No, no, I think the coffee tile is something that he really needs to go. Definitely a tempo killer. Yes, maybe Stonehenge, but I don't think Holy Site. Let's actually see how Roy is gonna get it. First of all, era score from Torres del Pain. That's pretty good. He doesn't have the possibility to go for a boat, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna have a few problems with his 2-2s here. He does have a scout coming around, one single 2-2, working a 3-1 banana to grow a little bit faster, and I'm pretty pretty sure he's gonna need to make a choice here if he wants to get the 1-3 to balance out that banana, or try to get another 2-2. It's basically the same thing. We do need to see what is he gonna choose, but at the moment he's actually content not spending the gold. He wants to keep that resource because again, it is very scarce. This gold is gonna become a very, very important resource throughout the game, much more important than it is in the 4v4 or even the FFAs, I would say. You don't get to trade with anybody. City states maybe, but you don't get to trade with anybody to get that extra gold. It is all up to you to get all of the funds you need. Feels like having only 3 CSs is kind of unfair when one player gets 2 first meet bonuses. Yes and no, yes and no. I guess we will see a gold and a culture here on Rapa Nui. At the same time, Krakow will have the extra science coming out from his T-tile, so I don't know. I guess the bonuses do tend to balance itself. We're going to need to see if Apology is going to have that much more gold than his opponent because of this first meet. I would say like what, it gives you like 1 point or 2 points. What is it? So they both have the gold, right? So the only thing extra is going to be Rapa Nui's extra 1 culture. He gets 1 culture in his city center. Yeah, 1 culture. 1 culture for each adjacent moist. No, that's your builders can now wait. That, yeah, 1 culture in the capital and every amphitheater building. So yeah, he's gonna get an extra culture point from that one, and Krakow is gonna get an extra science point. I don't think it's that game breaking. Anyway, now looking at the response here, looks like Krakow will also have a bit of a problem with his tiles, the 2-2s around him. He did grow fast and worked a 1-3 in the meantime, did manage to grow into a 2-2 and another 3-1 banana. I would imagine he will want another 2-2 to work there, and I do notice he's switching out his tiles. I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually working this 1-2 over here. I want to see his population growth. No, it's not actually. It is what it is. He's fine. Yeah, we do have that settler coming up in 1 turn, and I do notice he's actually going to be the first one to discover Torres del Paine. Let me actually double check that. Yes, oh my god, he didn't see it, and he does not know what he does not know. Oh, this might be a game changer, and this, I gotta say this, let me see. 10-10, 10-11. Apology is not aware if we would need to actually get the remap on 10-10 or 11, but I guess we did go through 10-10. If you see, the 1v1 is much faster than the other games. The players are of course not gonna need to wait for others. Only 2 players are in the game, and they are doing this quickly. They did meet each other here, and looks like France does know about his opponent's capital, but Poland does not. He just sees a little bit probably of minus loyalty towards the east, and that's about it. Well, let's see if we're actually gonna have them remapping this or not. Also, I do need to put my screens back together. Victor O, welcome, sir. Yes, another early stream. Yes, sir. Let's see. I'm sorry, I need a minute here. Everything that I did earlier was very quickly, so I'm okay. This I need to take away. I'm sorry if I did not have them ready as I usually do. Okay, there we go. So we do have a remap. We do have a remap from both players. That means whatever map is going to be next, that's going to be it. Both players use the remap tokens. They weren't content with the response. Interesting. I'm actually finding it quite interesting that Poland didn't find this pleasing. Well, I guess it is what it is. He maybe wasn't that comfortable with his opponent being so close to him. Definitely, Catherine de Medici at the beginning and the mid game can actually apply a lot of pressure against his opponent with the extra diplomatic visibility, with the courser timing, those early spies and so on. Okay, well, they are further apart from each other now, and I do believe Poland will now feel quite a bit safer. I do see, oh, immediate settle on that rice tile, man. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I do see quite a few settles next to him. He has Crater Lake in the north. Don't think he's gonna settle it. I do notice he's probably gonna settle it just in place for the 2-2 base and getting his other tiles. No, he's going for the 3-1. Okay, I guess it's yeah, it is better. It is better. Never mind, not that I guess it is better going for the 3-1 and having the other tiles around him. He would have had only a 2-2 around him, and he didn't have any other unless he grew into them. I guess this will give him the time to actually grow into another settler, which is going to another tile, which is definitely going to be preferred. Getting a scout from a hut. We do have the Tiki Hutians getting in here, and as you can see, he popped his second scout also. We do have to see his settler position, and I'm actually quite curious where is he gonna go. If he didn't well, he didn't know about the rice tile, but now that he settled one tile to the south, he's not gonna get that settle anymore. It's gonna need to be on the 1-3. Well, we do have him also with an iron in the second ring, 2 irons in the second ring. This is gonna be quite important for him later on to upgrade those wing hussars. Wait, wing hussars do require iron, right? If I remember correctly. Yes, they do. We do have him also with the horses right next to his capital, and his settler is coming up in 6 turns. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to buy a tile before he's going to the next population, because I find it doubtful that the city will grow before that time. Well, we do have them starting to scout around with 3 scouts. Poland is going to get a lot of visibility here. He has this time around Cardiff to give him an extra point of production in the capital towards building buildings, if I remember correctly. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. In every, yeah, +1 production when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Not bad to actually have that ability. That's basically what, 10% right now. The city of Krakow should be around 9. Yeah, 9. That's pretty big. We do have on the other side Jerusalem, that's gonna give an extra faith point, and basically a free pantheon here for France. While France did settle on a culture tile, he has a marble underneath his settle, and guess what? Guess what? I mean, I said it before we actually got in the game. I said it before we actually got in the game. He's going holy side. I mean, this is the way. You can't go around it, because otherwise Apology is just going to convert him. It's not even going to matter how much military he has. He's going holy sides. It is what it is. I mean, you know, 4 turns for a settler coming out here. I do see he will have quite a few 2-2s around him, and by the looks of it, he is gonna go and declare war against his opponent, who wanted to actually stop the Polish scout from getting in there. Looks like he did not successfully do that. He is gonna try to shadow him and see what he's doing and bring probably another scout. He does need to keep his scout to escort the settler, so we don't actually see the same situation repeating itself in this game as well. Having the rice tile for some extra food also gives him the opportunity to get the irrigation boost, and I do notice he's scouting with the builder. Chat over here was saying, how to say, people is also saying wrong BCY. Okay, I mean, I think that's something that Linda should know, if they need to actually remap this or not. But yes, I do see it's set on maximum and not on the 2-2. You're right. I just overlooked it so quickly. Coolwhip, he also has. Can you, by the way, Coolwhip, can you tell Linda about this, please? So I don't start to search through my Discord and so on. Religious victory disabled. Spartacus, good evening. Religious victory should be disabled, yes. Or as far as, or wait, is it disabled? Did they disable it in the duels? I know there was a discussion about it, but I'm not sure if they actually disabled it in the duels. But that's a good question mark. That is a very good question mark, if they actually disabled it in the duels or not. Let me check my settings over here. Okay, thank you. So let's see how they're going, and of course in the meantime we're gonna wait to see the decision if we're gonna have this remapped on the correct settings or not. We do have holy sites coming up from both of them, and we're gonna need to see how Roy is gonna get his religion. But if religious victory is gonna be disabled, oh my god, that's actually if it's not Byzantium, almost surely auto win. Linda said if they agreed to BCY max, it's okay. Okay, that's so we don't remap this. I still remember the 1v1 with Khmer and Imperial Preachers. Fun game. I know, right? I know exactly, Old Triangle, exactly. But anyway, it looks like if religious victory is going to be disabled here, Roy did make a little bit of a oof, a big oof. But that's also a cool whip, something that we might actually need to get this. Yes, this is a good question, Pojunar. This is also what I wanted to start, but I wanted to confirm first that we do have religious victory turned off in the 1v1s. If not, because this is the first time I actually stream a 1v1. Let me actually ask, religious victory off in duels? Okay. Well, I guess he didn't get the memo. If I remember correctly, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it is confirmed. It is confirmed. We do have holy sites over here. Well, holy sites start for Roy. We do need to see what he's gonna do. Maybe he's gonna go for the score victory. We do. There are quite a few bonuses that you could get with holy sites, but starting off with one single faith point holy site is definitely not ideal for a civilization that doesn't have its bonuses towards faith. This is Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, usually likes to start off with campuses, commercials, something else, you know, encampments to go against her opponents and so on. Doesn't usually like to go for holy sites. Well, we're gonna see a little bit of a different approach here. This is a 1v1. It's different than other games that we've seen, and I'm pretty sure you're questioning this in your mind and are really curious to see what's gonna happen. Definitely quite a few scenarios are coming in our heads right now, pouring through our heads to see how this is gonna evolve, and we're gonna need to see how both of them are actually gonna try to play around their bonuses to get the victory. Monkey Wazaru, hello there, sir. Yeah, there we go. Defender is pretty good in a 1v1. Yeah, +3 extra damage over its +3 also intel, not to mention all of the other bonuses might be good. I mean, it might happen that he's actually gonna go for Crusade. You never know. I mean, it is one big continent. It is one big continent, you know. I think Crusade over here for that extra little bit of spice of the Guard Imperial timing might be good, but of course that would also require you to convert your opponent's cities and get through his defensive lines. Not easy, not easy. Not to mention withstand, go through the wing hussar attack, which I'm pretty sure Poland, if France is not gonna do something before that, he is gonna apply about against them. Yeah, looking at France's second settler, La Rochelle did get placed on a 3-1 base, and I do notice he's gonna need to buy a tile for a 2-2 here. It would have been ideal to actually have a 1-3, but it looks like that's not what's happening. And we do have a builder that is moving for the iron tile. I do notice Roy is getting his mining going, and we do have Apology going for pottery. He's probably going for commercials next. I wouldn't really think he's actually gonna go. Wait, is this gonna be a campus opener, like a follow-up from the holy sites? I guess we're gonna need to wait and see. The gold might be an issue over there unless he gets something like what we've seen Tithe actually used more, so that might be something. Looks very sus. Yeah, the B2 over here from La Rochelle definitely not ideal, not having an extra 2-2. And looking at the score screen here, I do notice he doesn't have the gold to buy a tile. That is a bit weird. Did he actually buy a slinger? I think he bought a slinger. He needed to buy a slinger to defend his holy site, and I'm pretty sure that's why he actually needed to spend the gold. That's what we're seeing over here, lack of gold. Anyway, now moving to the right side, we do need to see how quickly Poland will actually manage to get his pantheon. Right now he's on a 2 faith total. Well, that is longer than expected. Holy site projects coming up from Krakow. It's very good to actually get the religion as quickly as possible for Poland, so you can get that relic, and you can use the reliquaries to bank up as much faith for the first monumentality. I'm very curious what kind of pantheon is he gonna pick. River Goddess is not an option. I don't think Earth Goddess is either an option, because we don't have that many charming or breathtaking tiles around him to make it viable, while there are some camps, some strategic resources. I don't think it's that much more valuable to have that extra production on them, while I guess he is on the plantation continent, but still not amazing amount of plantations for him to go for something like Goddess. How do you call that? The one that gives you the extra culture on the plantation pantheon, basically. Anyway, we do have him with, I guess, the Cardiff bonuses. It looks like France is gonna need to make to work a little bit to get to Cardiff for his third city-state revealed in the game. Just so also Poland will need to move quite a bit to actually discover Jerusalem. Political philosophy is gonna be quite hard to achieve as a bonus. You do need to meet the 3 city-states, and if your opponent doesn't reveal them to you, well, that's gonna be a problem. We do have the Holy Site project finishing up next, and France is already getting his Great Prophet, and I do notice, well, he Great Prophet points 1 at 10. It's tied with Poland right now. I do notice he's getting his third settler quite quickly, while we do not have Poland going immediately for the third settler. Like we've seen yesterday, he might actually get a round of 2 other settlers immediately after he's gonna get the religion, so he can be competitive when it comes to his city count over here against his opponent. Having a mine over here next to France's La Rochelle does give him the opportunity to work another 2-2, and I still see he needs one more turn at least to buy another one of these 2-2 tiles around his city. He does have 2 of them, 3 of them that he could benefit from. I wouldn't be surprised if he's yeah, okay, wait, where is he? Is he actually going? He doesn't know about the iron tile. Is he actually going to build another mine here, a 1-3? I mean, that might be possible. He does need to get his apprenticeship boost at some point. You know, it is what it is. I would have... Anyway, I would have thought he's gonna go for his amenities rather than this. So I would have thought he's actually gonna go for the rice improvement, so he gets the irrigation boost and then improves the tea tile right immediately after. Because I was like, amenities over here are gonna be quite a problem. I guess he did get the opportunity to get that extra amenity for free right underneath his settle. He does have that marble tile, which does help him out a lot. He does have also honey tiles to the east side, but expensive to acquire. That in the third ring tile. West side, wine tile. Oh my god, this settle would have been quite nice. The maize tile for the extra gold and the wine tile for the extra food. Anyway, I don't know why I got pinged. Does anybody know why I got pinged? France has won way worse than Poland. I wouldn't say way worse. I think his city choices made it a little bit worse. As in, instead of settling La Rochelle, this would have been a much better settle. This would have been a much better settle, and I believe that he did have the vision. I can actually take a look here. No, he doesn't know about this, but he does know about this. This he knows. I think he got it with the builder though. He might have had a bit of a problem with the visibility. Like the lack of 2-2s over there in the second settle is very, very bad. Very bad. Very bad. I cannot stress this enough. Anyway, looking back over here, we do have France getting into the border slowly of Poland, just sniffing around the edges right now. And I do see Poland is getting a trader out in Fortens. Getting another Holy Site project is not trusting he's gonna get it in time, and he wants it as quickly as possible. He didn't improve a single tile other than getting his Holy Sites up, so that doesn't really give France a scout any kind of opportunity to take out these settles. We do need to take a look also Moksha Paris. No governor yet for Poland. He is actually quite late when it comes to his culture, but why? He is on a 5 culture a turn. Did he get that earlier, or did he... Wait, did he go craftsman first? No, that's not... No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know what happened here, but usually players do go foreign trade into early empire and actually just bypass craftsmanship, because you rarely get the bonus but you before that, but you might get the bonus after that. Anyway, open prediction. I want to okay, let's go for the predictions. Let's actually put up the map also. I didn't actually put it up, no. Pangea Classic Ridges, Pangea CR, there we go. And I do want to put up the prediction would be oh, pillage on the holy site. It looks like we do have the French unit actually getting in there and getting through I guess unsuspected Poland. This is an unsuspecting Poland. He got through. Who will win? And I'm gonna put Apology or Roy as 2 possible choices. We're gonna go for 10 minutes because honestly a lot can happen. You've seen us how quickly this game can actually turn. This is one of the reasons. Also, I do have to mention one of the reasons that we do have. Wait, am I looking at the correct chat here? A lot of the times the players wanting to actually go for the 4v4s or bigger games because it does lower the amount of RNG that and the amount of importance of each move that you do throughout the game. Crowy Showy, hello there sir, and welcome. Map type, I just put it up, Magia Classic Ridges, and thank you so much for reminding me, by the way. I did say that I do need to actually get my screens in order, back in order here, and now that I put up the prediction, we can do that. Let's actually take a look. It looks like France will go for the northeastern settle. Wait, is he actually going for that? This is 1 2 3 4. Okay, he's going for the Dead Sea. Okay, that's much better. Going for the Dead Sea is definitely much better. Holy Side project coming up in 110, and we do need to see what kind of religion they're both gonna pick. I do have to say over here Poland is working furiously to take out that French scout, move him out of his territory, while both of them are going for bronze next. Well, I guess we know what's going on. 3 turns for a settler, 2 turns for a settler from the city of Krakow. Moksha establishing in Krakow, of course, for the extra faith. And we do have France actually going for his second mine. He went for the production more than he went for the happiness of his citizens. I can understand also, I guess, this because you don't get that many amenities, you won't really easily get your population to get to reach the +3 or of course very rarely get the +6 or the +5. We're gonna need to see also the era score evolving here. We're 10-23, and by the looks of it, Apology is 14 out of 19 points, while Roy is 12 out of 19. They're both getting a religion, and this could also be why France did go for a religion here, so he could get the extra era score points from benefiting from a religion. We do have him also getting the era score from settling next to the Dead Sea, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy pushing out this Polish warrior from his borders. He started working his internal trade routes for a little bit better production here in La Rochelle. Right now he's moving to finish that culture, that monument in his city. We do see him, of course, with a little bit of science and a little bit of culture over his opponent, and it looks like his choices are allowing him to actually develop his empire here. We're going to need to see how Poland is going to manage to actually overcome this. Looks like he is going for his amenities, a definitely different approach versus his opponent, while we do have him getting his horses up and his honey tile up. We do need to see also how much production is he gonna get, and if he's gonna want to actually do something in the war effort. Opening up with settlers, and of course having already the settler card available for him, working the economic policy card in his cities does allow him to build these much quicker, get the settlers much faster out on the field. On the other side, on Roy, we do have him needing to work a military policy slot and an economic policy slot because of the government, right? The Polish government that does have those changed around, and yes, he's gonna have some I guess some bonuses from survey, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't really care that much about it, while this would have been extremely important for him to change the economic policy into settlers and or benefit from both. This will give Poland a little bit of an advantage from the beginning. Did manage to get his religion. I do see Eastern Orthodoxy is available. Tithe is also the choice, definitely needs the gold, and we do have reliquaries there for him as well. Well, I do have to say, even if you don't have a defender or a crusade as a how to say, even a diplomatic victory available, if your opponent converts you and basically benefits from your cities, and that's still a bad boo-boo. That is still a bad boo-boo, right? I mean, you don't want to give free gold, you don't want to give free science, free culture to your opponent, right? Free faith. You want to try to be on the same page with him, you know? Everybody does what they need to do by themselves. Looks like also Roy is gonna go for a very quick apprenticeship boost here. He's gonna get the third mine on the copper tile, and I do see him getting another builder from Paris. I wouldn't be surprised if this time around, there we go, he's going for irrigation in 2 turns. Did he actually wait? He didn't get. Did he get? I think he got the boost from a hut, because this kind of looks boosted. I'm pretty sure that's not enough science. How much is irrigation? Oh no, it's not boosted. Wait, it's not boosted. He needs to boost it. So I guess we're gonna have him work at 1 more turn and then boost it with the rice settle, the rice farm. Or is he not gonna boost it? Oh my god. I mean, every one of these boosts, by the way, if you can get them, that's a lot of science that you actually acquire or get ahead in the game. And both of them are definitely gonna try to go and get as many boosts as possible. The golden age, exactly. They need to get the golden age. Yeah. Can we see eels? Yes sir. There we go. Yeah, but every other setter is without tiles. To make 2 normal tile in B, he had to use a 3 charge builder. I'd rather get a free builder than a 3-1-1 cap. I see. Okay, let me put back the things over here. There we go. Click and click. There we go. Hello, Alex2005. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Okay, so we do have soon a religion from France. By the looks of it, he is only 3 points away from getting it. He didn't build a second holy site, and he's only going to have his capital to get the religion. But I guess, again, it is very important for his ability to get the era score, whereas both of them are 17 out of 19, and it looks like the city of Rennes did get settled next to the Dead Sea. He's actually not going to work those tiles, doesn't want to invest into it, but he did want to get that 2-2 tile around his cities, and of course have the era score from the Dead Sea settle, or settling close to the Dead Sea. We do have also him choosing a Pantheon, initiation rights. He's going to get quite a few units, and if he's going for monumentality, he's also going to get the ability to buy quite a few builders with his monumentality and his ability to get units, on especially since he's going for production here, prioritizing production over something else. We do have Poland on the other side, still actually needing to get his settlers going. First one going to the south of Krakow, probably gonna settle the copper tile there, and I do see between these rivers he's actually gonna get a mean setup over here with the Gavron Plaza. And we do have a few tiles that need to be chopped, the banana and probably this one, the rainforest tile, but other than that it's a pretty good river to use for a Gavron Plaza. And we do have also Poland needing to actually go and improve his iron tile. I believe he did actually discover bronze working, and I'm pretty sure both of them were going for it. Now they do see their iron, and one of the things that did happen here, Freud did get his iron work in before he actually did manage to get his bronze working, so I believe that didn't actually count. I don't think it counts, right? If you have the mine already built, I don't think it counts for the iron working boost. So he's gonna get, he's gonna need to improve another iron tile. I'd also noticed the first builder did not actually go to improve the rice tile, so he's gonna hard tech irrigation. We do have him getting his Gavron Plaza in 2 turns right next to that holy site, and yes, that did go down to 0 adjacency. Improving his tea tile for a bit of an extra amenity, of course, counterbalancing that population that he has in his cities. While on the other side, I did not take a look at the Pantheon. Religious settlements, another 20% production towards settlers, and of course his border expansion is 50% faster. Definitely gonna give Apology here an edge when it comes to settling cities. 2 extra settlers coming out over the 3rd that he already is on the way. He's gonna have 5 cities very, very quickly here, and I'm pretty sure that is gonna be an edge that he's gonna get against France. One of the other things that needs to happen is Apology really needs to get some armies out when he's gonna finish building up these settlers, so he can actually withstand an attack, a possible attack from France. Does look like Roy is gonna get his bronze working in 2 turns. Oh, he doesn't even know about the iron tile yet. Okay, he doesn't know about the iron tile yet. We do have him getting those era score points. Let's see. Wait, Apology doesn't have the era score. Oh my god, wait a second. Can he get the era score? Wait a second. 2 turns. Can he get the era score? Volin. 1. Oh my god, I just realized that Poland did already get his religion and he was at 17 points. That means he needs 2 more points, and let's see, can he get something? He's very far away from actually getting his political philosophy, right? 5 turns. Archery in 2, he's not gonna get horseback riding technology. He doesn't have, he does have encampments being put down. Gavron Plaza, okay. I guess one of the good things that he's gonna get so much faith, I guess, you know, using for nothing, he's probably gonna get to buy general. I'm not saying it's good, don't get me wrong, like it's the best option. I'm saying it is an option for him. I'm not saying it's a best option. Oh my god, he can't get there. He can't get there. I think the only thing that he could have done is actually take no, oh my god, no, he couldn't. Like hard taking sailing, that would be so bad. That's so bad. Okay, era score 18 out of 19, 18 out of 19. We have a religion. We don't have a religion from France. Or do we? Wait. Oh, he's speaking it right now. Okay. So that puts him... Oh my god, guys. Roy actually is getting a religion. Apology is not a golden age, and Apology is not getting a golden age. He needs one more point. One more point. The elusive one more point. Ooh. What's the continent situation? It's one big continent for France. An extremely big continent. I don't know even where that... Is there a second? No, in the dual map looks like there's one big continent. Didn't we have two continents on the previous map, or was that a different size? Or, oh no, that was, sorry, that was the 2v2 that we saw earlier. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Roy got 20 out of 19. And we do have Apology with normal age. Oh my god, man. I mean, it looks like Roy made exactly the correct choices. I gotta give it to him. Exactly the correct choices. He got lucky with the Dead Sea Settle, but he did manage to get the era score necessary for this golden age. If he wouldn't have had the religion, he wouldn't have had the golden age. Plus campus coming up here, +3 campus from France. Now he is gonna go for monumentality probably to benefit. Wait, no, he might not go monumentality, to be honest, because that's only 8 faith a turn. That's not that big. I think we might actually have seen the usefulness of this religion getting yeah, Jesuit education and defender of the faith. He got defender for his capital. That's it. He's not getting any more. He's probably going to start working on something else. He did need to spend a district slot, which is quite expensive, but it did guarantee him over here the ability to actually get the golden age, which does unlock for him a lot of stuff. Pembroke Voice golden age here chosen for Catherine de Medici, and we do need to see on Apology how he's going to get out of this with my god, with the losing of his golden age. He's getting all of that faith per 10, 28 faith per 10, not able to actually use it for something that would definitely help him out, like getting builders, getting settlers, and so on. The good thing is he does have 5 settlers, and I do see him putting down his encampment. That is still quite a bit of extra cities over his next door neighbor France, which is right now starting to get the 4th settler out and about and working on getting a lot more science from La Rochelle and putting down an encampment so he can start working on a general. This is going to take quite a bit of time. His setup is going to take quite a bit of time, but of course we will need to see what will happen in the next 30 turns, and if he does manage to actually counter Poland, and Poland really needs to adapt to the situation. This is one of those times when we do need to see if the player will manage to adapt to the situation properly. Even if he doesn't get a golden age here, he's gonna need to do something to get his science, he's gonna need to do something to get his culture and his gold, or ignore all of what I said above and go for an encampment, chop out a general, chop out units, and try to take over a city of your opponent that has defender of the faith. No monumentality is more faith for Grandmaster Chapel. Yeah, true. I would rather go dark than miss golden by 1. Yes, exactly. General buy and horse rush. That's the way, what the fuck, man. That's the way. I mean, can you do something else? The problem is, even with the general, it's still gonna take him like what, 10 turns to get the general, because it costs 450 faith at the beginning of the game. It is quite I don't see the prices as a spectator, but I'm pretty sure it's 450 as a general. This happened to me quite a few times, by the way, to actually miss a golden, the first golden age with Poland. It is unfortunate, very unfortunate to actually have this happen, and there are only a few options that you can actually choose from. I do have to say he might have actually foreseen this in some time, and one of the reasons that he might have actually taken the settlers option, wanted to go for as many settlers as possible. I'm a bit surprised about his choice to put a city here. I would have expected him to try to go west of Lublin, which I believe would have been a much better settler with multiple 2-2s. You get the defense over there from the river, and well, you don't really block cities from your opponent, but still. Now, I do see an archer also coming out from Krakow to try to fend off the French scout from the north. He did see that pass by, and probably one of the reasons he's not sending a settler to the north there. Coming back to France, we do have him pushing back the Polish warrior on the edge of the map here. He wants to push him into the Atlantic Ocean, while I do notice his Spingala is going to settle next turn. I gotta say, this is starting to be very, very dangerous, because what will happen is France is going to get quite a few points for campuses for his how to say, maybe he's gonna get Hypatia, and in the meantime he will have a lot of science rolling towards the castle timing. If he does manage to play his cards right and gets a working economy that would allow him to actually get the courser timing at that correct moment in time, at that particular moment in time, when he gets castles, when he already has the pre-builds ready, when he can actually upgrade them with mercenaries and so on, he will probably overwhelm Poland, which is gonna have serious issues getting to the same science level, discovering military tactics. I was thinking right now that it might be that if he doesn't click on the technology, on military tactics over here, if he doesn't immediately click, he might miss it altogether. Because all I can see right now from the Polish cities, I don't see that much science. Yes, he's gonna have the science coming off of his population, and maybe a little bit of science from the T-tiles, but the majority of how to say, the science is gonna be on Catherine de Medici. I do see Pingala did establish it doesn't benefit yet from the +1 science per population. He is on 15 science, while Apology is 12 science, with 2 extra settlers over his next door neighbor here. We do have Wallow's Throne chosen by France, and of course there is a possibility for him to actually hard build quite a few coursers if he does manage to get his drums of war in the second era. We do have him getting that settler towards his opponent. He's moving it to the east side, and I do want to see in the next few turns if he's gonna go for the river towards the northeast, where he definitely can get the marble settle, couple it with the wine tile for the extra food. Or is he actually going to try to put a forward settler right in the face of Lublin? I think that's a bit too much at this point in the game. We do have also Habub over here showing up in the game. It looks like the Habub Dust Storm is going to give us a little bit of extra fertility next to the city of Rennes. I mean, he really liked the beer in that city, you know? It is what it is. A horse rush into Gorgo. Oh wait, that's France. Yes, it's all good. It's all good. It's France and Poland, right? It's France and Poland. Okay, so the scout did try to get in. The archer is fending him off. Orient Chamber is the choice to go for Krakow, and I do see he's getting magnets in the city of Lublin. I gotta say, yes, he's probably thinking he's gonna need a lot of amenities here, and it is quite important to try to keep your cities over the content level. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be extremely hard, if not impossible, to keep your citizens happy in the game, but still you need to actually get at least over content, so you don't have any penalties. We do have a settler coming up from La Rochelle. There's a Polish scout that is just waiting for that settler to come out, and we're going to need to see if he's going to get some help here to get through the tiles so he can settle, or just go back settling. This settle is next to the maze, on the maze, I should say, is still a very, very good back settle for him. That would be quite a productive city, and it does have a highway towards his capital. Since he's working internals, he's now benefiting from Moksha. We do need to see when he's going to get that governor title. In 2 turns, finishing up the Waller's Throne is going to give him the ability to put another governor title anyway here. Going for mysticism. Okay, I mean, I'm a bit surprised about this. I'm a bit surprised that he's actually opening up mysticism. He might want to levy something, but is that worth it? I gotta ask, because right now I'm a bit I would say on the fence. If I remember correctly, they added or he wanted to change his cards. If I remember correctly, they added preserves to the district discount list, right? It actually acts as a district right now by the game. So if you discover mysticism, you actually need to take into account an extra district slot. Can somebody confirm or deny? Poland just deleted the French builder in France's northern city. Very nice. Yeah, he did on the horse tile. Yeah, and I do see Well, neither of them. I guess France doesn't benefit from monumentality anyway. I do see a horse coming up from La Rochelle to deal with the other scout, while I'm pretty sure that one will try to get in there. It's not going to be easy. There is a French scout, French warrior that, oh my god, French warrior with a Polish warrior sitting in a bar. They are both looking at the tiki hut, and we're going to need to see what they're going to say to actually get the tiki hut first. It counts as a district, yeah. So it is actually quite slow down if you do not. Okay, so it looks like Apology did manage to get this going. We do have the horse getting one turn here in the city of La Rochelle, and France is gonna get another one from Paris. He's putting that city to the northeast. While I do notice Poland is gonna go for Stonehenge here in the city of Lublin, and that's what he's gonna chop in that city center. His government plaza is placed in such a way that he's gonna have two powerful theater squares, and I do see, of course, his audience chamber is finishing up next turn. He's gonna get campuses. He definitely knows that he needs to be competitive when it comes to the science and the culture, and as you can see, having 5 cities does give him quite a bit of an advantage here. He just chopped a two. That's a 2 campus, okay, 2 adjacency campus. Because of the rainforest next to it and the government plaza. We do have him also improving his iron tile, and he finished his great general encampment here. I would think, actually, wait a second, he's using the general card. He's using strategos with maneuver and urban planning and the charismatic leader. Wait a second, is that, whoa, that is autocracy over here. One of the reasons he's going autocracy, so he can actually get the extra production towards wonders. I do see he's not working the wonder card also, but I guess that would be a bit overkill here. He will probably get Stonehenge next turn, this turn. Let's see. These should be actually valuable chops with autocracy. 31 production just from that. Okay, he got 15 from that. 31 should actually put it over. Yeah, there we go. He got it. A postal coming in. He's gonna get the ability to actually improve his religion, and we're gonna need to see what is he gonna improve it with. I do have to say, having a single holy site in the city of France is not giving him enough faith to keep on buying missionaries and convert his other cities. What he will get faith from, and I would say it's a lot more faith, is coming up from these armies, from the horses he's starting to build. I do notice he's gonna settle that city to the west of La Rochelle soon, and we do have him getting another campus from Rennes. That's only gonna be a +1 here next to the mountain, and of course that wonder is not gonna give him any extra adjacency. Lublin is 7 pop because he did chop the rainforest tiles. Krakow is 6 right now, and he's gonna need another level so he can put down something. Honestly, I would say go commercial here because gold is gonna be a problem, but looking at this, he is already on 19 gold at 10, so he might not care that well, he doesn't have armies yet out, and he might not care about that that much. Let's actually see, is he gonna, what do you think, is he gonna go campus and from Lublin put down a theater square, and or is he gonna go commercial into theater square and then wait for Bitcoins to put another theater square here? It's true that he can try to convert France. Yes, I mean, remember, he's getting extra gold from each city converted, right? He has tithe. This is very important for him, and I do see him going for holy waters, increasing his healing of the units by 20 within the borders of a city that follows your religion. We do have him moving some builders to chop the horses, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna get a military. France is sending his horses towards his opponent, and I gotta say, Poland, even in a normal age, he's keeping up with his opponent. That just goes to show how adaptive he is during the game, and of course how he is trying to use every little bit of bonus, every trick in the book to give him an advantage here. I mean, he couldn't get that extra era score. It happens. It is something that it happens. So yeah, let's see what he's gonna do up next. He could try to take over the city of Volen to the south and get an extra city going. 2, 4, 6 cities for him. Wait, I think no. Wait, you're not allowed to keep city-states in duels, right? I believe this was a rule that got implemented the last time, like the last CCC. What is Poland missionary to convert his cities? Wouldn't it be better to get the tithe benefit sooner? He has a tithe, yes. You have to raise them. Exactly, you have to raise them. That's what I was remembering. I was yeah. In one city state by team in the 2 versus 2s. Okay, got it. We do have Lublin here getting his theater square in 3 turns, and that would put him quite a bit higher than Roy when it comes to the culture. Even if he doesn't have a pen brush and voice golden age of his own, we do have actually the Polish warrior getting smacked around quite a bit. Looks like Roy is the leader in Jerusalem. He's going the Suz of Jerusalem. While he's starting to build up his shrine, he does know that he's in danger of actually losing his holy city and losing his religion to Poland. Poland is actually, wait a second, he has a problem here. He's getting pushed by the religion of his opponent in Lublin. Okay, I guess that's interesting. We do need to see when they're going to get to the next golden age and if they will actually do some damage against each other. Looks like Poland did figure out France's plan to come against him, and did see, of course, the extra military that his opponent is benefiting from. We do have Roy on 166, while Apology is 123. I'm sorry if you see me moving a little bit further from the microphone, but the sun is actually shining on that part of the screen, and I need to move away so I don't see the glare. Anyway, we do have to take a look what's going on here. Looks like Poland did manage to take out the horses of, well, one horse style, because Paris did have another one underneath that holy site. It's fine. And of course, commercials coming out soon from France to get some extra gold in. And looking at the goal pattern here, Roy just doesn't have the necessary goal pattern to actually sustain an army. And I do notice he's getting a few more chops into his horses, while of course his gold is going to slowly go down per turn. We do have him also with significantly less production than his opponent, not even counting that faith that the moment Poland is making. We do have Roy on 38 production versus Apologies 34. I do see encampment training projects are coming out from the Polish city, and we do need to see why. It looks like he's gonna want to try to get 2 generals here. Is he going, wait, what's the first one? This is Trunk. This is, I guess, not that important right now, but he might actually try to go for this, and maybe if he gets lucky, go for Shun Tzu. I don't really believe it's a viable strategy to try to chop all of the generals or try to get the projects for all of the generals. I'm pretty sure it would be much more valuable to try to get amphitheaters and get the projects for the theater squares. It looks like it is 2 theater square opening over here. Getting the extra culture is very, very valuable, especially for Poland, to try to get to Reformed Church as quickly as possible and discover those wing hussars. By that time, he should have actually quite a bit of faith banked up, and he could just buy them outright. We're going to need to see how he will deal with France's aggression beforehand, because I'm pretty sure he will need to defend coursers much earlier than he could actually get the wing hussars. Much earlier, I would say around like 5 to 7 turns earlier. There will be quite a bit of culture on Poland. Quite a bit of culture. He's already on 32. That's before the other theater square is coming around. That's going to be another +4 over here, turning this also. A little, oh no, that's actually, he's not gonna do anything to this. He already has the 2 districts around. Now we got some more horses. Giesno is gonna go for a campus over here for a little bit more science. He's getting the T-tiles also to help him out, and by the looks of it, he does have a little bit of an edge over here over Roy in all stats. He's keeping up an advantage in all stats across the board, including food. Every one of his stats is a little bit higher than France. Now we do have France with a second commercial put down in Rennes, and I do notice in the city of Paris he still has a problem growing. He never improved the rice style so he could get that extra food point in, and unfortunately that, as you can see, it's keeping Paris from actually getting bigger. We do have him also getting missionaries so he can start converting back his or converting his cities to his religion. And we do need to see what is he gonna use his horses on. Did he delete? Oh my god, he actually killed the horse over here of Poland. He actually killed it so quickly. Well, we do have the first general being picked up. Looks like Trunk is going to appear over here, and I do see Poland with 17 points still, while France is on 3 points of his own. It's going to take a while to actually get those. He doesn't want to spend the production to get the projects going. While I do notice Poland will probably defend this. He does have horses coming around. I do see the archer that was put to try to fend this off was attacked, and Roy is getting in very, very close up and personal with Roklo. He can actually, this is a problem. This is a big problem. This is a very big problem. If he goes, so check this out. If he goes here, here, and here, he could triple shot that city. This horse has a promotion, so it is probably not gonna shoot immediately. The archers are moving. They're gonna get to shoot this horse. Horse goes in. It's gonna boost it to 46, and then actually not 46, 41. Anyway, 46 if across the river. But two of these horses are not gonna get the attack from across the river. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see this turn. We got horseman going in. Let's see. Roy did not get the position yet. Let's see. Is he gonna go for this quick attack? He didn't manage to actually smash through Rocklo. So it's 43. Okay. Oh, it has the ideal terrain. That's what I was missing. Anyway, now we do have another horse coming up from Lube, and this will pop in the encampment because we do have both of these, both the city center and the encampment being locked, and that is what the default setting is. It looks like Ruin already got converted. Barely got placed, already got converted to the religion of Poland, while I'm pretty sure there's a fight for religion here in Ren. We got missionaries running around and trying to fix that, trying to give... Oh my god, how did this happen? Oh, that Polish warrior, you know, that Polish warrior that actually was fighting off Jerusalem and fighting off France here, somehow he got on the campus of France. Yeah, he got into the campus of France. Wait, Volin is Roy City. Yes, Volin and Jerusalem are Roy cities. And I guess we're going to need to see if he's actually going to get the gold. Can he? No, wait. This is 162 gold. He's not going to get the gold to levy this. It would have been interesting, but I don't think that's what he's going to do here. And I do see he's not moving this horse yet. I do want to see... Wait, yeah, he's not gonna put the city under siege, no? The city is not gonna be under siege because he needs to take this tile, the 1-4. Anyway, it looks like he's gonna go for the attack on the archers beforehand. Yeah, taking out an archer. We do have two horses that could delete that one horse of his to the north. That's gonna be an easy kill. And it looks like Poland is trading one archer for a horse. That's quite good. While he's getting new units out, he's probably gonna defend this. Well, France did lose a few units and he's gonna need to rebuild them while he's going for his builders. We do see that Apology is starting to get quite a bit ahead over here, not only in the stats but also in the faith in his bank. 609 faith with 150 gold in the bank. Well, we do have him making 22 gold a turn, definitely affording to buy out quite a few tiles. Magnus is moving from Lublin to Bitcoin, where he has quite a few tiles to benefit from. And I gotta say, this is one strategy that we don't usually see in the games. The players are preferring to pick Magnus for its bonus towards trade routes rather than its bonus towards chops. And a lot of the times in the previous games, like two plus years ago, we would see this quite often. We would see the Magnus governor moving around from city to city, players getting their builders ready to chop those tiles as Magnus was getting in, so they would actually get to speed up the development of their empire as quickly as possible and get benefits, either by chopping out units or chopping out districts or other builders and so on, or wonders and so on and so forth. Depends on what they needed at that point. Warrior of Science, yes, Apologies outplaying Roy. Well, I guess we'll see how Roy is gonna try to get this back. First of all, I gotta say the first win on the board was for France to get the Golden Age. It doesn't seem like it mattered that much, and we're gonna need to see if he's actually gonna get to use those bonuses. I was surprised actually when I saw him pick up Pembrasian Voice Golden Age. I was definitely thinking he's gonna want to use that monumentality if he started off like that, or Drums of War, so he gets the extra production towards units. There was a time where he could have actually pushed Poland, but that time is quickly running out. Well, we do have him actually trying to get into the other borders, maybe try to pillage one trade route or two with the horses. He only has 2 and a scout, and I do see the city of Bizgonsk is gonna get the swordsman from the north to defend him. I do also notice, of course, Poland, the Polish units will actually have the extra movement. The horses are quite good, benefiting from a general point over here of extra movement. Okay, well, we do have to see how things will develop here in France's territory with the builders coming out. Still 40 culture for apology, and I do notice we still didn't actually ring the bell for the countdown of the next era. That's gonna be slow, very slow. I do see Roy also switch to an external trade route, so he gets a little bit of extra gold. Oh no, look at what he's doing. He's actually building a pathway towards Volin with the trader. Even if he's getting extra gold, I think the major advantage of this is to get the road towards his opponent, and he's still wanting to put some pressure on the other cities of Poland here. It looks like Lublin is the next one that's going to be under attack here. And Roy's horse are going to start to get quite a few pillages going. We do also have France moving more eastward than southward. It looks like he's just here for the pillages, not really here to do that much like take over cities or might fight the Polish army. Looking at also Roy, we don't really have him with extra science coming around, a lot of economy coming around, and that definitely makes sense because he does need to get to the coursers and upgrade them. Stirrups coming up in 2 turns, drama and poetry in 1. He is getting his encampment training project. He didn't get yet to recruit a general, and I do see Poland switched off his +2 card Strategos. Looking at Apology, his military training in 1 turn. He's gonna go for feudalism and of course get for 2 mercenaries, while he's discovering stirrups a little bit later. He did manage to get apprenticeship in the meantime. He does have the extra production on these mines, and of course giving him quite a bit of an advantage here over Roy. 65 production versus 55 production of Roy. Well, finally France actually does have more science than Apology, and I'm actually curious if it did manage to get Hypatia. No, nobody got Hypatia. France has 3 great scientist points a turn. He's gonna get the choice in 4, and I do see he's getting encampment training projects, not Hypatia. Okay, well, he did get the library in La Rochelle. Is that something that he actually paid money? No, I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Anyway, there was no mine pillage over here that would have given him an advantage. Well, we do have the French horses actually standing on the Stonehenge of Poland, and he might actually get to pillage his holy site. Wouldn't be that big of a problem, to be honest, for Poland. While I do notice Apology here is quite, I would say, worried about his south and his southeast. And he doesn't want to deploy too many units to defend France. Well, he is getting quite a few swordsmen out, and I'm actually a bit surprised of his choice. I would have expected him to try to go for some heavy chariots at this point, but I guess I understand. Oh, there we go. That's where the heavy chariots come in. I guess he's gonna have a good amount of all units, and I definitely don't I don't want to say that swordsmen are bad. You can use them to punch through your opponent's cities with battery rams or siege towers and so on. Something that you cannot use on the heavy calves. While, of course, the heavy calves do have the extra speed that you would definitely need. We got Chateau coming in. More extra culture for the city of Paris. That's pretty good. And we do have in the total tab, actually, Roy with a little bit of a science over Apology. While I do notice he has a little bit of culture over Apology. I think this is more about how they are prioritizing getting the boost for the technologies rather than anything else. And as you can see, it does matter quite a bit who does manage to get at the end that extra science in. Wait, what happened to my kick? W. Wait, did you guys have a problem with Twitch right now, with the Twitch window right now? Because it just said that I need to reload it or something like that. That's very weird. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so general moving towards the scene. We do have France managing to lose one of his horses. Okay, it's working. It's fine. Okay, cool. So it probably just was me. It's fine. Yeah, we do have Ren with more builders, and I do see a massive wave of builders here coming around from France. He didn't manage to get a single commercial yet down, still as in finish, but I do see him building some. While I do see the same problem here on Poland, finally he's getting it going, and it looks like he is actually going to consider it as important as to chop it, and of course getting it between the city center and the campus is gonna mean it's gonna +4. He will get the era score from this, but to be honest, I think he's well over the necessary points. Roy actually needs 3 more points to get into a second gold range, and I do believe he's probably gonna get it. He already has a joy. He's trying to get, wait, he's trying to get another one, or is this okay, encampment training project? Interesting that he's trying to get another one. is what's this? A military engineer. This is actually quite important. Poland is gonna get it in 3 turns if France is not making the project. Poland is gonna get anyway. Why is he? Unless he chops it next turn, Poland is gonna get. Anyway, no, we do need to see Gniezno, a second district. To be honest, I would assume this should be something like a commercial here, but it's not like he has easy places to put it on. Maybe this rice tile, he could actually switch to the rice tile, so he gets an extra +2 gold. I mean, like I said, every point counts. Like every one of these extra bonuses that you get definitely helps you out in a 1v1 setup. How is Apology winning through a normal age? Yeah, there we go. Slipunet, bonjour monsieur, bonjour monsieur. Ah, comment ça va? Let's go Apo, let's go Apo, let's go Apo. Well, I guess we would need to actually consider also Roy's side. I'm pretty sure there are quite a few planes over there doing, oh, let's go Roy, let's go Roy, oh, let's go Roy, right on. Anyway, we do need to see what's going to happen here after Apology is going to get his next gold, and we still have him with 27 science, and I do see him jumping up to 42 culture, getting his amphitheaters and getting a few pre-builds for heavy chariots. Yes, he would get the ability to upgrade his knights from stirrups, and of course Mercenary is coming up in 1. I don't really believe he's going to do it, but he might. Looking at the army tab over here, we definitely see that Apology is way ahead of Roy in the army tab. And I do have to ask, how far is Roy from coursers? And I think the answer that is coming back to me is not close. I think that's the answer, right? Not close. If he's getting masonry right now, he needs to get construction, and then castles, and he would need to have iron working. I don't wait, does he have iron working? He doesn't have iron working. So that's like 3 technologies that he's gonna need to get, and it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. While Apology already has it in 2 turns and Mercenaries in 1, he does have quite a bit of gold banked up, but that's only enough gold for 2 knights, and of course he's gonna have the general for them. 2 knights might be just enough to take Rouen. There isn't an army here in Rouen. What he does have in Rouen is the Defender of the Faith that France did manage to pick up, and of course he does have a warrior there that might turn into a swordsman at the correct moment in time, with a few horses that also might get to defend this. We do have walls going up in Roclo, which I guess he's gonna get some bonuses from, well, a bonus from. Now we do have the commercials coming around, and I do see him scouting out, trying to push out these French units from his borders. Definitely doesn't want to. He doesn't want the same thing happening to him, what he did to France, pillaging his campus, the best campus of them all here. I mean, Alex, that just goes to say how, first of all, adaptable these players are, and second of all, how we do see Civilization giving you the option, like the game itself giving you the option to actually pull through a lot of the mistakes, I would say, or a lot of the events that happen throughout the game. Okay, well, looking at looking at the 2 nations here, we will have to take a look at the score, and looks like Roy is gonna need 1 more point. He did manage to settle the city of Marseille to the west side. He's gonna go for the production again, not going for necessarily the gold, but he is gonna put a commercial to try to get that gold. Unfortunately, only a +1. Well, we do need to see if he's gonna start to improve the amber tile. That would definitely be valuable for him as an extra amenity. We might actually start to see his happiness level go to -3. This is gonna, or I should say discontent, which is gonna be a problem. We do have also France managing to get Hannibal Barca in the north and Shunsu in the south. It looks like he's preparing 2 front lines to go against Poland here, or try to defend against Poland. Never actually put a city to the east of La Rochelle, and I do notice Euclid is gonna give him a few points. Hypatia is next. Poland might have a chance of getting it if he is actually gonna use one of his cities. For example, Bydgoszcz is gonna be probably the best choice that he can do here to try to get that how to say, that chopped. Yeah, there we go. It's either that or he's gonna start upgrading his knights. He's upgrading his knights, and of course, chop the maze. Oh wait, that's a 3-charge builder. That's fine. He can do both. Chop it next turn. Anyway, we got more builders coming around, and yes, I'm pretty sure the next turn is gonna be quite impactful. With higher technology here, Poland is gonna have higher damage against Roy, and I do notice Roy is moving away again. He's going towards mathematics and civil service into. He's probably eyeballing monarchy to try to get it as quickly as possible. Add more points, more cards to his government, which is very, very valuable. But it looks like it's taking him quite a bit of time to build up his economy. He's only on 22 gold a turn, while yes, he does have the stats. There is quite a bit of a problem here for him to get enough units out and also have the gold to upkeep them and upgrade them. Remember, horses are valuable for a certain amount of time. Then you need to upgrade those horses into the next tier units, into the coursers. If you don't have the gold at the correct moment in time, you're gonna spend a little bit of time to try to get that gold, try to mix your one courser, hard build another one. Like, it's gonna be a mud fight. It's not clear. It's not clear at all. It's not clear cut. While on the other side, Poland is gonna have the ability to first of all buy the wing hussars with faith or any unit with faith, and since he is going for quite a few commercials and getting the gold, right? Well, I guess I'm saying getting the gold, but then I do see his 8 gold a turn right now. Well, he did get something in Bitcoin. Did he get a project? He got a project. Boom! Hypatia walks in Poland's arms. Open arms. Oh, come here. Come here. Let us read some books together. Poland will faith my hussars or builders. Yeah, yeah. Can you look at the cultural portal? Yes, sir. Culture portal. Yes, we do have apology 1 out of 13. I guess I should actually point out that the relic does give quite a bit of an advantage to Poland from the beginning of the game, giving him quite a bit of tourism. You don't have a lot of tourists, defensive tourists generated in a 1v1, so every little bit of point will matter much more than it usually matters in the 4v4s. So you can see apology here just with one single relic did manage to get this going. I have no idea why my Twitch chat, my Twitch window actually just gets flipped. Anyway, it is what it is. No. Diego, hello there, sir, and welcome. A great game indeed. Also, he has swords. Yes, he has swords. So you're talking about, wait, what are you talking about? You're talking about Polish defense, or you're talking about French possible defense here? I guess there are a lot more swords on Poland over here, and we do need to see what he... Well, first of all, he's gonna just... oh, I see what happened. He didn't want to build horses anymore because he switched to a Gogi, and he needed to get some swordsmen anyway, so he just put them in a line. He wanted to get the archers more probably than the swordsman. Swordsman late, the next part in the game, not bad. Anyway, okay, so it looks like the French scout did manage to pillage the campus of Poland, putting him down a little bit, down to 30 science, and of course acquiring those science extra bonuses. Roy keeps his lead a little bit, a sliver of a lead, 627 versus 608, while I do see Hypatia did activate in the campus, the early campus, from Pology. This is gonna give him that 33 back. And I do see him tied, actually. It's unbelievable how close they are in the stats. Unbelievable, they are exactly the same stats, 33 and 49. Now we do have an army of builders here from France starting to get his chops going. I do see a few more horses are trying to get a secondary push against Poland, while we do have Polish cities already with 42 defense strength, B or 51 depending on the city, or I should say depending on how many districts that city built. Now we do have the knights showing their faces here between the rainforest, trying to push back that general and also fend off the horses. I'm pretty sure if he just goes in there, he's just gonna say bye-bye, Hannibal Barca, bye-bye, nice seeing you. Okay, next time you come through the mountains, call me, okay? Next time, you know, you call me. Kind of surprising those stats when France has golden while Poland had a normal age. Yes, and that actually gives me the opportunity to say, imagine if Poland would have had a monumentality. It would have been unbelievable. Anyway, looking at the tech side here, we do have Apology getting his civil service, and he still needs quite a few turns to try to get Reformed Church. Reformed Church is going to be after guilds, and he needs a divine right for it. So he's still 1, 2, 3 away from getting it. Of course, in the meantime, he's also going to pop that second golden age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually going to go for Pen, Brush, and Voice golden age. What do you think, guys? Is he gonna go Drums of War or Pen, Brush, and Voice? Drums of War, more production towards how to say, towards units, but at the same time, Pen, Brush, and Voice would give him the extra culture he would need to get those wing hussars faster. Machiavelli, hello there, sir. I wouldn't say that Apology is so much better. I would say actually Roy is doing what he needs to be doing over here, and of course trying to keep up. Yes, there are quite a few advantages for Poland, but France is not out of the woods yet. He is gonna need to get his castles going quite quickly, and he is going for it. Construction coming up soon. He's gonna need to get his castles very quickly right now. Very quickly. This is quite time sensitive. It's starting to be time sensitive. Poland is upgrading a few more units here on the front line, but he is also getting his faith generation up. He's right now on 36, and of course he does have a lot in the bank already. 1,000 faith in the bank. All of these are actually for his wing hussars. He will need to get his second tier government going. Of course, his government plaza, and you do see he didn't actually spend the production on another settler. The cities he got are the cities he's using. You think Pen, Brush, and Voice? I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, well, economy, how is it looking? 15 gold. Is he working the minus gold cards? No, he's actually professional army and maneuver, doesn't have... and he went for autocratic legacy, by the way. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I mean, he's getting quite a bit of everything, but is it that worth... It's +2 for what, each palace? So it's +2 for a palace government plaza and the building. So you're gonna have +3 yields of every kind in the capital. With when he's gonna get Grandmaster Chapel is gonna be +4. Krakow is, wait a second. Krakow is 28 production. Okay, I mean that's definitely not bad. That's definitely not bad. Like what, 13-14% bonus in his city right now, just from autocratic legacy? No, actually that's more. That's like 20%. Whoa, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, new trader is coming around, and we're going to need to see if he's going to start to switch to externals, because he definitely needs the gold, or keep going for internals. While he's getting some catapults in the forward cities, it does seem like he's preparing this all-out push against France, while France is going to need to get that defense going. Unless he actually gets quite a bit of extra diplomatic visibility against Poland, this is going to be a major problem for France to keep his borders. He does already have a +3 and a +3, right? He's defended the faith +3 and his extra diplomatic visibility +3, putting him at a +6. The coursers definitely are weaker base than the wing hussars, and that's why I would say he definitely needs a lot more. Alternative would be to actually try to go to cuirassiers to be basically on the same technology level with your opponent, but that would also require a lot of science, and I don't really see him benefiting from an insane amount of science. He does have 40 and 60, don't get me wrong, this is good, using his chateaus to get his economy going. Right now, actually, I do see Roy is fixing that problem with the chateaus. Look how important these chateaus are for the economy of France here, getting 49 gold a turn without that many commercials and without that many traders. While I do notice Poland is gonna have a bit of a problem getting to upgrade his units. He's still gonna get to faith by them, so totally different approach to the game when it comes to the options. Can you show the culture portal? Yes sir, yes sir. We do have 1 out of 16 right now. So the defenders went up, but the attackers didn't. And I do see Krakow is gonna get his temple out in 1 turn. I definitely don't think he finishes religion. He's gonna get a second relic soon after he's gonna get the temple. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to buy an apostle immediately. If not, actually buy it right now. I think right now is good. temple going in next turn, he would actually need that. Now I do see in the capture he went for another campus, still not worried that much about his gold generation. With Gizno getting his commercials, of course Sukenice finished in Bitgoinsk. He's gonna need to get new builders out there so he can re-improve the tiles of Bitgoinsk. He did move Magnus in the city of Gizno to benefit from the chops over there. We do have an army build-up defending the city of Ruin from any kind of attack from Poland. Well, of course, well, right now, any kind of attack. It looks like Zankian is going to be recruited here as the first grade merchant. Let's see, was that the first? Increases trade route capacity for France. Yeah, that was the first grade merchant. That's pretty big for France. He's going to get an extra $3 capacity to help out his sim over here, and of course either adding on more gold or more food and production towards his cities. I'm a bit sad that he didn't actually get the Magnus, but I do understand why he did not. If he would have gone Magnus, I find it doubtful that he would be on the same technology and culture level as his opponent. Well, right now we did go into the next era, and I don't think actually we have time to get a pause going. We will have the Congress, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very quick. I'm actually surprised how late Poland finishes the religion without a golden age. Yeah. I'm not as surprised. He went feudalism first and did not want to discover. So what he did is something that I usually need to make a choice in the games as well. So if you go feudalism and you want to keep getting discounts, you will discover entertainment complex in the top part of the screen, and you don't want to discover mysticism and drama and poetry. And by the time you get feudalism, you want to have already 7 cities out, to getting those builders out maybe. If you do manage to get like ancestral hall timing to actually get the free builders. If not, you're going to need to use the many like build them or buy them, and then you're going to want to come back to discover all of those after you pre-placed and build quite a few districts. So you keep the you keep the bonuses going, you keep the district discounts going. If you do the other way around, look at this entertainment complex into trying to get theology, or trying to get theology. Just the act of getting theology will make you discover two district types, and it messes up everything. It just slows you down everywhere. I'm just gonna go something me. Don't think it matters that much. I don't even have a second spade there, so it is what it is. Despite Apple missing a golden age, yeah, he didn't manage to get the extra cities out from the beginning. That actually is what carried him. The extra cities, the extra 2 cities that he got over France. France stayed on 3 for the longest time, while Poland, immediately after he got his holy size down, he went for another 3 settlers immediately. Well, at least I think I have time to actually get my AC remote. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Temple finished in Poland. I didn't see him actually buy out one of those apostles, and I do see we do have apology pausing. Is this going to be a pause, or is this a bug, or what's going on? There is an issue with spectator on Congress. What happened? I don't see. Oops. We might need to relobby this. Okay. Oops. That's unfortunate. I cannot open the screen to see what he's seeing. But I think he's asking Linda anyway. One sec. And Sasu, bonjour monsieur. Apologies, talking about the results, not going for the host on a tie. Oh, I see. I think that they just keep going. What happened here? So Catherine de Medici gets, gets an extra 3 capacity basically, and Government Plaza here. I'm pretty sure I voted B, no? Yeah, I did vote B. Wait, and I did vote B here. B preserves. Oh, I guess Government. Oh! He got denied. He got denied his GMC. Oh, I mean, I voted B because usually I need to vote B as a spectator, but I guess whatever I did, it is what it is. Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, okay, looks like we got a break request here from Roy, and in the meantime, I'm pretty sure they're asking Linda what to do. Linda should make the decision here. It's not me as let's see, as a spectator in the game. Yeah, GMC not no, he didn't build it yet. No, he just had, like, I don't think he even has monarchy. He's getting it next turn. He didn't get to monarchy yet. He went mercenaries first. Kick W. Oh man. I mean, we needed to have a second spectator in the game. We didn't set it like that because it would have been easy for me to counterbalance the Congress. Like this, it's a luck of the draw. By the end of this age, Poland will have 3,000 faith. Yes. Yes. 3,000 faith. Or we might see a relobby. I don't know. What's going on? Is this a never-ending turn? Because I don't see the game moving, and it says waiting for apology. Is this a never-ending turn? This is weird. Well, I guess we'll see what we can see. I'm really sorry this happened for him, man. I didn't want to influence the game in any way. Not my intention, not my will. I guess I could have paid more attention to the second spectator. And what didn't I say? I wanted to say something because I saw it and then it just moved quickly and I think I just forgot about it. I need to drill it into my mind. Yeah, it might be a relobby here. I mean, there is a possibility for Poland to, of course, play around this, but he was getting everything he could for this moment. He made such a big sacrifice. Well, I mean, he made such a big sacrifice. He already had the face generation going on. I wouldn't say it's that big of a sacrifice for him. Couldn't use, if he would have had a monumentality, I guess it would have been a sacrifice to keep so much faith. Yeah, this is indeed, well, I wouldn't say game breaking, but it is game changing. Game breaking would be if you cannot go on. He can still go on, but it's not gonna be the same powerful attack as he would have done before. Hello, Lee. Hello there, ma'am. Must be a relobby. This now is just entirely unfair. Yes, it is unfair because it is decided by a third party. Yes, I agree. But at the same time, if they would have been tied, he would have had an advantage from being a host. So I'm not sure if that would have been fair to Roy either. Would it? How is it fair actually? Yeah, how it is fair? How do you think it would have been fair? It's a 1v1, it's a duel. It's a, you know. Is this game... is the game paused or something? Lol. I don't see the game paused. Lol. This is so weird. And I can see everything, so I don't think the game is paused. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it would have been... no, okay, I did delete that. Just repositioning my windows. Click, click, clack. Just flip a coin to see who wins it. If it lands on Roy, keep going. If it lands on Apo or lobby so he can get it, that's how I would do it anyways. It's the only way to truly simulate a 50-50. Yeah, but the Congress isn't really a 50-50. It does give you advantage as a host. Okay, so let's see if Apology is gonna get going or not. Oh, rip. Oops. Well, that's a lot of faith that he's not gonna get to use. A lot of... I mean, I guess he could go... No, wait. He could get out of this. He could get out of this. He could go Monumentality, Second Era, and go 3 immediate settlers into hard building heavy, like wing hussars. And then get builders and improve these cities as quickly as possible and just literally out-sim France. Fair would be to remove Congress. I was thinking the exact same thing, Machiavelli. I was thinking the exact same thing. Fair would be to just remove the Congress, but I mean that's a big chunk of the game mechanics, and that's where my thoughts stopped. It might be a bit too much to take out the whole Congress. Didn't Apology already pick pen, brush, and voice? Did he? Yeah, he did. He did. No more monumentality. He doesn't have a monumentality anymore. Oof, you're right. He did actually already pick. Can we relobby with another spectator to do Congress? Wait, you can't add a player. I don't think you can add a player to the game. Yeah, I didn't. Wait, how can I say what? I'm confused, people. How can I say what? Okay, we do have traders coming up from Rem to Paris, and I do see knights coming up from that city center. Looks like we do have Roy with just a few units deployed to the east, while his majority of the army is to the southeast, going towards Poland. We still do have Poland with a decent amount of units to get going, and I do see his 3 turning knights. So if he does go on and hard build these and try to get the gold to upgrade them, well, that's a different story. Wait, well, if he wins on tie, then it's kind of unfair for Roy, isn't it? It's a pretty big advantage winning any tie. Yes, a mindset like yours is the reason why nothing ever improves. Sorry, but radical measures must be taken when it's blatantly obvious that doing nothing is a bad idea. It's not blatantly obvious that doing nothing is a bad idea. Sandro Games is saying it was 50-50. Okay. Okay. I see there's quite a bit of emotion going around over here about this. Let's see how we're actually gonna have Apology try to come back after this. And yes, ideally, we definitely would have needed to have the second spectator over here to balance out the Congress. And I mean, I guess what could I have changed before? Maybe just Shift Enter. Shift Enter would have just randomly put this anyway. Made this random. Host has a huge advantage for sure. Yes, the thing is, we know that hosts have a little advantage, so players have to consider that on their votes and can try to brain each other with that information. Josie, hello there, sir, and bonjour. Thank you so much for adding to this. Yes. Looking at Ninkiama coming up from Gesno, we do have him getting it in 5 turns, and by the looks of it, he's gonna start moving his empire to try to get the production going, getting a bit more science from Roklo. While he did stay on 37, his next door neighbor here, his opponent, is already on 50. A lot of culture also coming around from his chateaus, while he did switch to a pen brush well, he did get a pen brush voice this time. He does have a statue of Zeus coming out from La Rochelle. He's going to want to get quite a few free units from it, the archers and those anti-camp units, so he can actually stop the wing hussars. But we've seen the wing hussars not really getting stopped by pikemen. Well, those weren't French pikemen, so we're going to need to see if France is going to manage to get his spy into his opponent's cities. He's going to get a free spy over Apology because of that castle's technology of him. He's discovering machinery in 3 turns and getting mercenaries in 2, while Apology is getting his printing in 7 and guilds in 1. We do have catapults coming around, and it looks like Apology here is starting to use siegecraft, chivalry, and the professional army. I still didn't put on, well, I guess he doesn't really have it anyway for the extra gold, using autocratic legacy for his capital bonuses. A bit unfortunate that also slows down autocratic legacy bonus for an extra +1 yield on all of those tiles on, or all of those yields from Krakow. Gesno looks like he might actually get to chop the encampment next turn. We do have a 2-1 tile available for him. Oh, this turn actually. This is this turn. It's just okay, it's just happening. I do notice also Poland does have definitely the bigger stick between the two, and if he does manage to get it next turn to upgrade a few of these wing hussars, this is gonna be amazing. He only has 169 faith though, and I do see him buying out quite a bit with his faith. He's 400 down to 409 faith at 9 faith in the bank. While I do want to see what he bought. He got a writer, he got a general, a writer and a general. Okay. I think he actually didn't he passively get a writer anyway. I think he passively got a writer. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'm pretty sure he didn't want to buy Zhang Heng. Don't worry, it's fine to keep up the Regnier. Hello there, sir. Okay, interesting response over there. Yes, but in a case like when option is really all that matters, when no mind games can be played, well, Apple could have anticipated that France voted B and ties B walls, where France could have anticipated that Apple voted A and do A walls, for example, and here the caster vote will have no impact. That is true. Okay, we got the first wing hussar being chopped from the capital city of Krakow, and we can actually see how much damage this does. It doesn't seem like it can do enough damage against the knight, just the knight of France. Of course, extra diplomatic visibility, and the general gives him quite a bit of bonus, but of course the wing hussars are specialized in pushing back units, and we're going to need to see when he's going to get enough of them to start to double attack or triple attack these units of France. The economy right now is still with France on Roy, and we do have 95 production from him, while we do have Poland over here getting his catapults to move towards the front line. He's going to try to get that extra science going. He's on 44, while he does have 84 also culture. Yeah, 4 turns for a watermill from Rocklo. That's a lot of time for a watermill. He doesn't really have that many tiles here to work, right? For a 6-pop city, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's about it. His other tiles on the west side are not going to be as good. Well, we do have France also starting to reposition those units from the south to go to defend this city of Rouen from the incursion of the Polish wing hussars. We definitely need to see if France is gonna keep up his religion over there in Rouen for the extra +3, and I do notice he's buying out tiles quite far away, so he can actually get the extra defense on these horses and benefit from those tiles. Wing hussars icon looks like a tooth or a tusk to me. Yes. They don't know if a caster will do a B or A. Normally there are multiple casters to match it even. That is true. That is true. And it is unfortunate that this happened. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Akura's coming up from Bitcoin. He is starting to get his setup going for his industrial zones later on, while I do see him still having a bit of a problem with economy. I'm pretty sure he's still not working the -1 card. He did go for the Wars of Religion, discovering first the Reformed Church. It does allow him this bonus, and of course right now he is gonna start eating at these units of France. You do see how strong these units are. Even the horses are 64 on the defense with all of the bonuses on them, while Poland does have 1, 2, 3 wing hussars to use. He's gonna bring some crossbows to bear, and he's getting another wave of units from his cities. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to actually put how to say, out maneuver over here France. Roy is a very good war player, so I would imagine he is gonna be on point with this. He already did manage to get enough units to have a working defense against Poland, and all of the bonuses that he did have during the game did actually help him out quite a bit to get the extra damage right now on point. He's still lacking his castles. He's gonna get castles in 2 turns. That's gonna give him the spy, and I'm pretty sure Poland would need to buy to build a spy so he can actually help match that extra diplomatic visibility from his opponent. We do need to see when he's gonna get that though. Printing coming up in 3 turns for the extra visibility from that, and that's well, that's still gonna put him on +3, while I do see Roy is still gonna go for castles first before printing. I'm pretty sure afterwards he's just gonna discover printing. Looking at also what's going on over here, looks like the French knights are getting out from his city, is getting hard built, and all of the Statue of Zeus units will get out next turn. That will still mean a lot of time for them to move towards the northeast, and that would still mean it's gonna be quite a problem for France to make those units available for the defense and the resupply. Poland still will have over here a significant advantage for a few more turns. Let's actually see if he's gonna manage to get this to punch through his opponent. I was thinking if he's gonna prioritize actually doing the damage against the knights, or is he gonna prioritize taking out these horses. Wait, is this a 72 strength horse? That is a 72 strength horse, guys. Yeah, that is a 72 strength horse. It's normal, it's all good. Too much shit on this channel right now. Okay, we have stars I can look. Yes, indeed. Can Chad just shield since the game started? Can France get terracotta? That's a very good question. But looking at his placement of his encampment to the south, he's gonna need to buy out a tile or delete one of his chateaus. I'm not sure if he wants to do either. And he doesn't have a second encampment, so I would say yeah, maybe, but it's gonna be expensive. Yeah, okay. I do see we do have Poland building up his road towards his opponent also, and in the meantime getting more crossbows upgraded. This is going to help him push through the initial defense of France, even if these units are quite tough to handle. We're going to need to see if this is going to be enough from Poland to push through Rouen. That is, I mean, he did choose the bastion over here of France. That is exactly where he put Governor Victor in, but at the same time, I guess it would have been no, I think it would have been quite interesting to go directly towards Paris. Let's just bypass Rouen altogether, not deal with it. Anyway, we're gonna see him move the last second of the turn here. If Caster is alone, he goes every time because both go A, he goes B. Yes, I go B, yes. But they didn't set a second caster slot. I think that was the mistake. Well, I guess this is gonna be a little bit harder right now, a lot more harder for apology. Anyway, let's see how can we see. Poland is actually carving a line towards Paris, and he's ending up into the arms of the men-at-arms. We do have him moving in his crossbows and building up that pathway. Looks like he might actually realize that it's better to just carve a line here towards the opponent's capital rather than go towards Rouen, where Governor Victor is established. With multiple wing hussars coming in, I do see 9 turns over here in Rocco to get one out. While he's starting to get the chops on the stone tiles, he's going to need to start re-improving these tiles quite quickly. Doesn't have that many more builder charges, and I do see he did manage to get a few of them to start doing something in Cracovia here. While Gniezno still didn't put his third district, or did he? Wait, is this from... Oh, this is from Gniezno. Okay, he does have 3 districts. He's the encampment, this one, and this one. Okay, and I do see he's gonna go for his barracks. Of course, wing hussars coming out from his capital doesn't get to chop them next turn, but he's gonna have quite a few more to work with. And Roy is getting his machinery, getting his machinery. Okay, I do see we do have printing next up from Apology. So this is gonna be that moment we were talking about where he's gonna have a little bit of an advantage over Roy. until the spy gets in, and of course until he gets his own printing. We do have to see if this is going to be exactly what he needs to work, and of course if France is going to manage to push him back. I do notice there are quite a few quick moves being done, and with France's knights getting onto the front line now, it is going to be quite hard for Poland to actually keep up all of the defense on these ranged units and siege units if France wants to move and cut his line of supply. Well, we do have Poland starting to put a few stronger units on the front line. Definitely the wing hussars are the way to go here. While I do notice he's getting his diplomatic service next turn, he's gonna have the ability to build a spy. It will still be a few turns of advantage for Roy in about 3 to 5 turns, and we're gonna need to see if Roy is gonna manage to get that pushback against Poland with quite a few wing hussars coming in, a new builder, and I do see a pre-placement of Rocklaw for a commercial and a campus. He got 2 of them. He never built the second one here. He just got his one, the encampment. That's it. It does look like even the crossbows are going to have heavy problems actually attacking into the French units, especially with the extra diplomatic visibility on the French ones, and not to mention Defender of the Faith. All of these units in outside of the borders do not have the Defender of the Faith, and they're still quite good enough to defend against the wing hussars. It doesn't seem like the wing hussars are doing the massive damage that we were expecting. Well, they came a bit late. And I gotta say, it looks like France did manage to get the bonuses on time. It would have been, I guess, a lot more hussars, right? Around 4 more hussars, probably. 1,000. It's 5 hussars, 1,000 something faith. How far is Roy from guards? Is I would say not close. Sprinting 5 turns, it's gonna take him a while to go through this. He needs to get siege tactics, printing of course, and military science. He doesn't have siege tactics yet, and I find it doubtful that he's actually gonna build 2 trebuchets, but I guess we're gonna need to see if he's getting that bonus. Now we do have the crossbow actually running away from men at arms of France, while I do see Apologies getting a few promotions on these wing hussars. His opponent's knights are stronger than his units, with Defender of the Faith and and the garrison commander from Governor Victor. And yeah, well, we do need to see how Poland is going to try to use his bonuses right now. Pikemen are starting to cut off his pathways towards the city of La Rochelle. Those pikemen who came out spearmen from Statue of Zeus, and of course France will get a decent bonus towards the production of these anti-cav units. We do have commercials coming up here. Economy is in shambles. Apologies on 6 gold at 10, and this is with a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. He is getting spied on in Gesno, and I would assume right now that there we go, +3 is just a bit whoa, Roy actually moving towards education. Okay, is he actually gonna try to build the 2 universities to get the bonus? I don't think he has two. Oh, he does. He does actually have 2 libraries in his 2 campuses. Okay, 58 science versus 50, 70 versus 86. We do have a counter push here from France into the units of Poland, taking out one of his crossbows. While I do notice Poland is repositioning, I do have to say the French units came out of the massive defense that they had. They just lost an extra +6 that they had on their unit on their side, and it looks like these units of Poland are going to become much more effective to deal the damage. That's basically whoa, that might actually be the demise of these units if he doesn't move them back. He's gonna try to take out the crossbow, and oh, beautiful from Apology. Okay, General going back so he doesn't lose it. His crossbow did get taken out, but then 3 of his units got taken out. Roy is losing his defense because of the moves. He put out so many units on the offense, trying to do a counterattack, thinking Poland is weak. Well, Poland showed him that he's definitely not weak. We got wing hussars coming in from the other cities, and yes, we're going to need to see the chop over here if he's going to be good enough to chop that entirely. He does have another unit that he could upgrade, and did manage to roll another general. Only 2 wing hussars are remaining, with another 3 wing hussars are remaining on the front line. That's still gonna be hard for him to push through the remaining units over here of France. These pikemen and even the Knights of Roy did manage to do heavy damage to the units of Poland, but that was quite a bit of a trade between them. What about amenities? What when is must start to hard? I don't think they actually have problems with amenities. They're both. Oh, we do have a -3 in Krakow. That's because of the population, the extra pop. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. That's unfortunate. Discontent over here in Krakow. He did build quite a few more units from that city center and probably lost them. Oh well, it is what it is. Highest pop city gets the axe. 9/10 for Terracotta Army to come out from Gesno. I don't see it put down from France. We do have him switching towards men at arms production and some pikemen. He is gonna try to go for the Guard Imperials and discovering printing next turn. We do need to see what Poland is going to choose to do here with his units next turn. He does have promotions on at least one of these wing hussars, and I'm pretty sure he wants to save his heavy chariots. Even though gold is kind of at a premium, we do have him with 73 in the bank, and I do see he's going to improve another niter tile here, trying to go for Diplo quarter, but barely getting that commercial in Roklo. He did build the Sukienice in the city of Gniezno, and I do notice the city of Volin strikes again, taking away a builder from him. Oh my god. Home fund is I did answer that. Are they on the same continent? Yes, Marios. 9. Hello there, sir. Yes, they are on the same continent. Okay, we've got true trebuchets upgraded here, and Poland, by the looks of it, is gonna go towards military engineering soon. We do have him also with the ability to attack into these units. Actually, I think no, not enough movement to actually take that down. He could. No, he can't do that. Okay, well, I guess he needs to make a decision, take out the pikeman or try to wait next turn for the courser. In the meantime, economy not that good, only 15 gold. Is wing hussars towards the south got stopped. Those did try to go into the borders of France, but they met a line of pikemen there, and now of course Poland will need to actually retreat them and put them back on the offense against the city of Rouen, where the defense of France kind of crumbled. We don't really have that many units from Poland either to attack into this, but I'm pretty sure he's in a much better shape right now than he was earlier, especially with earlier all of the units of France were already established in the tiles and getting the 45 bonus, while the Polish units were just getting in there. Yeah, Volin doesn't let him get the niter tile. Yes, man. That's a 5 charge builder. That is a major problem, and I would assume this wing hussar is just gonna go in there. Unbelievable. France comes in with a horse from the east side, pillages one of the tiles of Poland, and does manage to get that gold in for himself to upgrade more units. Okay, we got another attack here on the wing hussars of Poland. He did take out one of the pikemen, but at the price of a wing hussar, and I do have to say that the wing hussar is definitely more valuable. We do have also a knight here that is just standing around. Did manage to take out, who took out the military engineer. I guess a knight for a military engineer. It is what it is. New units for France, by the way, with extra bonuses that he's getting from Statue of Zeus. He's gonna get that extra production going for him. Unfortunately, no melee units. Well, it is what it is. Boo is also recruited in Paris, and we're gonna need to see if Polji here is gonna manage to get that spy quickly. Looks like he's not using his capital for the spy. He does want the extra science. He is on 53 science with 85 culture at the moment, and I do see him with 1,000 faith in the bank. We still need to see what's gonna happen in the next era, since we do have 8 more turns. It looks like Roy is also getting his military science, and I gotta say, even if I didn't mention this earlier, but even if you discover military science, if you don't have the back one, the other ones, you're just not gonna go anywhere. You need gunpowder, you do need military tactics, which he already has, and of course going for military science. Well, military engineering is gonna allow him to get niter going. I do see he recruited another general, and he did manage to push back the units of Poland, actually with good enough damage. This Polish wing hussar will actually need to take a break in one of the city centers of Poland to get his health back. Well, commercial is coming out next turn. Apology still only has 26 gold per turn. He did not switch his cards to gold though, even though he does have Merchant Confederation. I'm actually curious how many of these does he have. Zero envoys invested into a city state. That doesn't really give him much. Okay, and it looks like he was being forced from stopping France pillaging more of his tiles and getting back his builder. Volin is just happy to benefit from that. Looks like he's gonna get that builder to improve his tiles there in the south. Volin doesn't. Yes. Okay, well, in the production capabilities, we don't see that much of a difference between them, and I do notice that Poland is managing to still take out units over here with his wing hussars. It does seem like those two trebuchets are getting their levels up. They do find it hard to attack into pikemen, and I'm pretty sure these wing hussars will find it extremely hard to attack into pikemen. +6 intel on opponent's movements has activated from France. He's moving in towards the city of Roklo, where there is a Sukenice getting built, and there isn't that much of a defense. We do have these, how to say, defensive structures, as in the fortifications of the city center and the encampment, able to do something. And I'm pretty sure the swordsman will take a few hits here for the team. We're going to need to see if Apology is... Ooh, he just lost one of his trebuchets to the courser attack of France. While by the looks of it, he was trying to heal his wing hussar in the city center of Lublin. He's not going to do enough damage in next turn to actually take that one down. We do need to see if Poland is going to reposition his troops or going to do something about this. No. I mean, these pikemen are very strong. Not easy to actually do anything about it, like sacrifice your units like this. Anyway, it's not that far off from actually seeing Grandmaster Chapel being built here. We got 7 more turns, 8 more turns until the next World Congress will reset. And looks like the moment France is still going to need quite a few more turns to get his military science. Gunpowder coming up in 5 turns from him. And we do have... I want to say, we do have to see how this is gonna go. Well, Ipfadlan for an extra trade-out capacity. Marco Polo is the next one in the merchant screen. We do have Timur. Oh my god, most of the generals actually did get recruited by France there. While I do notice nobody's making engineer points. Scientist screen, we do have France with significantly more. 11 points actually, and I'm pretty sure that's not a project. That's just Pingala probably using the double there with a university already built there. That is big. I do have to say that we did have Islam here getting a Jesuit education, and France did manage to buy these universities with the faith. I totally forgot about this earlier, but I do want to mention it now. He did manage to, you know, get enough faith in the bank so he can easily buy that out. That's how he got printing so quickly, because he did manage to get the boost in the science screen. We do have Wing Hussars getting 4 turns here from the cities of Poland, and looking at his faith per turn, he's well 63. He did manage to get that second relic, and did manage to finish his religion with Watts, giving him the ability to get a bit more science if he does manage to get those Watts in there. I'm pretty sure he can buy them if he want to, well, if he wants to, unless he has anything else to buy. That would be very important here. Now, anyway, we do have Poland getting a push by France in the city of Wrocław. We do have the heavy chariots getting in there, and I do see 25 gold a turn here is available for Apology, while his swordsmen are getting pushed back. We do need to see that Wing Hussar getting his 12 back before he's actually going to do some damage to any opposing unit. The walls should be more than strong enough to actually withstand the damage. It's more a problem keeping the tiles from getting pillaged. And of course, you do see the Wing Hussar can actually move out right now. It's fine. He can move out. He already got the health. Enough health to withstand attacks. Or is it? Or is it? Man, these pikemen of France. These pikemen of France, man. Okay, 2 Wing Hussars here. more coming in. A spy getting out from Lublin. Terracotta Army also in Gniezno in 5 turns. I don't see Terracotta Army getting built in France's cities, and he didn't actually finish his second. Wait, is this a campus? No, that's Oracle. Kick. He actually wanted to kill the Rainforest tile to put Oracle down so he can move faster. Lol. Anyway. In the tech side, military tactics, next turn from Apology, he is going to get the opportunity to upgrade some of these swordsmen, or actually turn this swordsman into a men-at-arms directly when he's going to discover that technology before he finishes building. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to spend any little bit of extra gold if he can help it. And I'm also pretty sure every little bit of extra gold is very useful right now. We do need to see, for example, I'm actually a bit surprised that he's still using Sevstorm while he is not actually getting any kind of builder, so he can he could have actually used something to get more gold, either like town charters or caravansees. Which caravansees? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4. That's 8 gold, and he has from the commercials 4. That's 3 here. No, 2. Okay, that's 6. Yeah, that's not that big, and this is 3, right? Okay, that's 9. Okay, that would have been better. On the commercials would have been better. And it looks like France did manage to get in there with the pikeman and is pushing the city of Wrocław with so much strength. To be honest, it does seem like France was ready with all of the bonuses he needed for this, holding on against the Wing Hussars. Yes, he might have actually had a few problems with the numbers of Wing Hussars coming against him, but it looks like he did manage to get exactly the bonuses he needed for the moment to counterattack over here, the Polish attack. Of course, with spy lacking a spy, it will take some time for the spy to get out being trained and get into the cities of France to counterattack that image, while France just keeps on getting waves and waves of units against his opponent to try to benefit as much as possible from the lack of the Polish ability to buy the units with faith and reinforce the front line, nor does he actually have, and this is something that he is seeing the gold in his opponent's coffers here, is not gonna help him upgrade units. He did manage to delete those 2 heavy chariots next to the city of Wrocław. While I find it doubtful that he's actually gonna do damage against that city center, again, pillages are gonna be quite important, and of course it does put a lot of pressure on the mental side of things on Apology. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna get this going. Where is France's battery ram? I don't know where it is. I think he died. Honestly, I think it died earlier. Like, there was a bit of a skirmish here between those Wing Hussars and pikemen and so on, and I think it died here. But you're right, he did get a free one from La Rochelle, and I don't think he actually deleted it. I think he just lost it. Lost from Poland to UU. There we go. Monkey Wazaro did see this happening. I mean, cool whip, look at this damage. 74 against the Wing Hussars, 80. And that is not inside of his border. Inside of his borders, like, look at this Wing Hussar against the pikeman. That is a 82 medieval era unit. 82 strength medieval era unit. 82 +6 intel, +3 garrison commander, defender of the faith +3, oligarchic legacy +4, words of religion +4, and support bonus. Yeah. Well, we do have more of these Wing Hussars coming out from Bitcoin, and I do notice one from Krakow. I'm actually a bit surprised, but he's not reinforcing the city of Wrocław. He wants to fully stop the defense here of the city of Lublin borders, while we do have Apology starting to just keep building Wing Hussars. We do need to see when France is gonna get that technology of his. 5 turns for siege tactics. Okay, so he's probably about like 10 turns away from getting that. 10 turns away from getting that would put him 6 turns from the new era, or from the new Congress. So that's 6 turns for Poland to actually try to do something about France with his face generation. He's 646. He would have to buy around 3 Wing Hussars more. Okay, I mean, that would help him push back all of the armies of France, but I'm not sure if it's gonna guarantee his defense against the units. Well, he needs to click on ballistics. Like we've seen it, what was it, yesterday? We've seen it yesterday. He needs to click on ballistics. He needs to do a lot of field cannons if he wants to withstand his opponent. And even so, with all of that, well, actually the Guard Imperials won't have that much more diplomatic visibility because it's gonna get countered by Poland, right? He doesn't have a level 2 spy, only has a spy here, or level 1 listening post, never actually got to train another one. We do have a counterattack here from the Wing Hussars, and they do manage to do the damage against the units of France. It looks like one of them might actually be taken out. Yeah, he died at the hands of the men-at-arms, and I do see new ones are coming in. He wanted to push back the general, never actually got a chance. France was fast on the clicks and put that unit on the general. We do have Poland getting more units here, and yes, he did manage to get the spy. He did also manage to do the damage against one of these units, but lost his men-at-arms from that city of Wroclaw. Well, that city is still safe enough to withstand the pikeman damage. It shouldn't be that big of an issue. And, well, he is going to need to stop the bleed in the gold generation. I think this is actually hurting him more than not having Wing Hussars, giving as much gold to France as he is, unknowingly. Like this pillage over here on his mine. And then we did have, what was it, the commercial pillage over here in Wroclaw. The mines, the mine to the north of Wroclaw. Like all of these are actually getting a significant amount of points of gold to Roy. That will allow him to upgrade his Guard Imperials, and that will allow him to do more damage against Poland. And I guess this is what we're going to need to see, if he's going to get there and how, and is he going to deal with it. Roy Betty cards, yes sir. Hello there, Sandro, how are you doing, sir? He's on a feudal contract with Raid, Words of Religion, Oligarchic Legacy, Wieselbanken, and Natural Philosophy. Plus Intel and plus for Oligarchy Legacy, changing the game. Yeah. It looks like this Wing Hussar is gonna need to shift enter out of there. Can he get out of there? Oh my god, he can't get out of there. He probably can. He can get in here, in behind his big brother, the other Wing Hussar. Does he have a promotion? Yes, he does have a promotion also. Yeah, there we go. Oh, beautiful switcheroo from Poland. Puts one of the strong unit out, deletes that general, and now pushes out with multiple Wing Hussars to take out the weak units of France. Did manage to take two of them down really quickly, and it looks like he's working on a fourth here. There is a French pikeman that is, well, I guess he's very adamant of sitting on that tile of a campus that never got built. He likes the land, man. You can't do anything about it, you know. Look at that. He feels like he's safe with an island of spawn here. Between the rivers. We do also have some French crossbows that are low HP here, and we do see the Wing Hussars are getting grouped together. We do need to see how quickly he can actually get the promotion on this one. He definitely needs to put it back in the city and promote it, while he's gonna pop a hill there soon. Now we do have new ones coming in, and with only 2 turns until the next World Congress, we're going to need to see what they're gonna get. New builder coming up from Poland. We do have a 1 charge builder, still in range of the other builder that he lost here, that actually did something here. I don't know what, but he did something there. Anyway, that's a 3-4 niter tile that finally got improved here for Poland, and I do see him going for castles with nationalism finishing up in 7 turns, a little bit faster than Roy. He does have the bigger culture generation. Yes, he does. I would love to see France building roads and get it over at guards. Well, let's see if that's actually going to be what's going to happen. Poland is definitely going to want to get that Grandmaster Chapel as quickly as possible. He's going to need time to build it, and that is going to be a problem. We do need to see if he's going to manage to get it in a good enough time to stop the guards. It will take them some time to actually get upgraded and move to the front line, so we'll see. But looking at the gold generation here, Roy is actually needing to use a little bit more gold, and by the looks of it, he's not making that much. He's on 40 gold a turn. It's still not going to be extremely expensive. Ooh, I see a lot of projects. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. He moved it, and it looks like Roy is starting to fortify his units. And I do notice the general got away from next to the city of Roklo. Looks like for the price of all of those gold points, Roy did sacrifice a lot of his units. He did manage to do some damage. Like, he did manage to take out some of the units of Poland, but not enough of them to matter here. We do have to see also with the crossbows coming in if Apology is gonna have the opportunity to go towards his ballistics and get it in enough time until those Guardian Imperials get to his borders. I kind of think he will have enough time. We do see a level 2 spy from Lublin getting ready to move. That's a level 2 spy with Governor Victor III. We didn't actually catch this, but I'm going to show it right here. He did get Governor Victor III for the free promotion on the spy and got Terracotta Army. That is going to tie out all of the intel that France has against him. He just needs to get this. Slavomir? Is it Slavomir or is it Slavomir? Do you pronounce the V or you don't pronounce the V? How would he build the words? He doesn't have a military engineer yet. Well, one of them did have one, but yeah, it got taken out. France did manage to take it away from Poland. That military engineer was a little bit confused anyway, you know, like he went here, he forgot to build the road here, then he went here, he built a bridge, and then he got taken. I think he was a little bit drunk when he did this. Okay, general got taken out. We do have, oh my god, guys, I either shift enter. I'm just gonna ask them because shift enter does 50-50 anyway. Okay. Billy approve. Okay. What happened now is the new World Congress, and I need to somehow vote something that I didn't vote and not influence this. That's the thing. But they need to send me whispers. We have the +5, and this is the problem, right? If he goes for -5 mini, guards are gonna be weaker. If he goes for -5 heavy chariots, these wing hussars are gonna be weaker. If he goes for +5 wing hussars, of course, stronger, and so on. This is quite a mind blowing problem. And we do have mercenary companies also for the 50% production or 100% production. This is I mean, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I don't have time. I'm gonna need a few seconds to actually vote into this. I guess this one I can vote B myself in the last one, but what? Oh my god, he sent me on Discord. Bro. Okay, 1 second. So he went for +5 million. The second one was minus production, right? Yeah, or more timer. Yeah, it's fine. Can you? Plus mini minus 50 production. Diplo. Okay, so Diplo it's fine, but I have no idea what to vote over here. He's going one is going +5 and the one is going -5. I cannot, like, whatever I do, I influence this somehow. There's no plus, right? There's only plus and minus. I can go faith. I mean, I can go other options, right? Like faith, for example. That would be an option. Okay, give me a second. It's still gonna be a flip of a coin. I mean, it's still gonna be a flip of a coin. Whatever I do is gonna be a flip of a coin. What I can do is actually like this. This is the only way. Oh, wait, yeah. Little bit like this. Was I didn't vote, by the way. I didn't vote. It was shift entered. I wanted to vote minus, so it is. But I didn't actually get it. Minus 50% production, okay. Both are gonna get to benefit from this, but mainly from France. Well, I guess the game is gonna keep on going. That was very confusing, by the way, to get their options. It wasn't clear cut as an option actually being revealed. Anyway, flip a coin for yourself. Yeah, basically. Flip a coin for myself. Kick. Roy Barricades. Let's see. Roy is feudal, oligarchy, wars, raid. He didn't switch anything. He didn't switch anything. An apology is chivalry, feudal, wars, serfdom. He still has serfdom, by the way. Still not building. Oh, he did manage to get a few builders now. He did get monumentality golden age, and now he's starting to use all of that faith generation going. Would have been so nice to have that monumentality in the second era instead of his other one, but I guess it is what it is now. We do have him also pushing a little bit forward towards France, but France has a lot of units that he could use on the defense. These men at arms are not as strong as we've seen the knights, but they're definitely good enough to do something. We do have new knights getting out from Paris, and I do notice that France, well, we do have him with how to say, the route promotions on some of these wing hussars doing the damage against the pikemen, and now with the -5 on these wait, what is it? Melee? Oh, these are the anti-cav units. On these melee units, you can see how much damage these wing hussars are doing against them. 80 against 63, while we do have -50 production towards the next in the next World Congress. I gotta say, this is actually helping them both out. On one side, Poland is gonna get to use his faith soon in 5 turns, and on the other side, he's gonna get to build some more units passively. While we do have France with quite a bit of production that he's using right now to get his units out. Multiple muskemen coming in. A big question would be if he's going to manage to actually get a general for those Guard Imperials. And looking at this, Amina, Renaissance Industrial. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Renaissance Industrial is the next one. And it's cheap, 155 points. That is quite cheap. Marco Polo did get recruited by Poland. He did get Ifadlan. Looks like extra trade routes. Economy booming. No, it's not. It's still -4 gold a turn, even with those extra trade routes. Yeah, I don't think so. France didn't get it. We don't have France in a golden age. He's 111 points of production with 107 science and 50 culture. Definitely strong over here as stats. Military science next turn. Nationalism, is that 12 turns? I think it is 12 turns, right? He's only 50. While apology did drop down to 60 and 59. He still has quite a few universities to build if he wants to get the science, but he didn't want to focus on his gold, which he doesn't really have that much of. We do have him also preparing his crossbows, and since he's not gonna get the gold to upgrade them into how to say, into field cannons, that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna definitely be an issue. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. These crossbows are very good attacking into pikemen, though. I can't say it's a mistake building them, but yeah, he did build a lot of them earlier, but he did lose a lot of them also. France did cherry pick those out of the crowd because they were much weaker than the weak hussars around them. Diplo won't happen. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Let's not discount anything. It's 8 out of 24 apology. I don't think Diplo is going to happen in the sense that he's going to find it very hard to actually get the points, the extra points for that Diplo victory to happen. We did have him building a Diplo quarter, both of them actually building Diplo quarters. So we do have the first guards also showing up, and it looks like the Wing Hussar basically dies next to the Guard Imperial, and that is with the -5 on him. He does have the +5 from the continent, and of course all of the other bonuses. This Polish Wing Hussar does not have a general, and still the spy did not. Oh, it did get activated. Never mind, Slavomir here did get activated in that northern city of Ruan, and of course, as you can see, Poland is trying to get into do as much, well, take out as many units as possible before it's too late. But even with the -5, it might be too late anyway. By the looks of it. There are a lot of units coming from both sides, and the Guard Imperials are getting 5 turns, 4 turns here in the cities of France. That is not that bad. We don't have an amazing amount of faith generation from Apology. He's on 66 faith a turn, while he is getting to well, chop his Government Plaza Grandmaster Chapel in Krakow. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to get enough units with that faith he doesn't have. He's on 150 faith. Yeah, well, both on 5 cities, 150 faith is not that much. I gotta say, it's not that much, especially in the sense that he doesn't have an economy to work with. And these units of France are very, very, very strong against his Wing Hussars. He's probably gonna need to get out of there as quickly as possible. And those are not even with a general. That's Timur over there. That's not even a good general. Did he get Amina? He's probably gonna get Amina, no? Poland 5, great general points a turn, France is 4. Yeah. Poland has no gold and no GPT. That will hurt. Yes, that will hurt a lot. He's trying to get ancient walls, which of course is not going to stand the siege towers. I would definitely say a unit is much better at this point than an ancient wall over there. I guess it will slow it down a turn, but it's not going to help out a lot. Yeah, it's basically even. Is it? Oh, 3 out of 20. Okay, it's not even. Okay, we do have the core ability available for these Wing Hussars, which is going to make them stronger. They are 86 on the defense, and in that Governor Victor tile, and it looks like he's going to need a lot of them. Trying to get to ballistics as quickly as possible. Looks like he's 3 turns out from getting metal casting, and he's definitely going to need to get the next one. We do have him running away from the borders of France, while France did upgrade quite a few units. His economy is still on 24, and he does have 121 in the bank. He does have the extra science and I guess the same amount of culture as Poland, while we do not see him wanting to settle more cities. This is gonna be what he's gonna do here. He's just gonna pump out Guard Imperials and send them towards Poland, while Poland will try to build as many units as he can to stop this attack of France. We do have a few pikemen here. This is a little bit misleading, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible Guard Imperials on the front. 8, okay, 8 actually, 8 with this one, and then we do have another 2 over here in the south. We're going to need to see if the Polish Wing Hussars are going to get to core up and put themselves into tiles that they can actually defend against their opponents. With minus 50% towards units, don't walls become better by comparison? No. Yeah, that's what to say. He's getting the units faster, not slower. They're actually getting to make units faster, not slower. If it would have been slower, like 100%, yes, I totally agree with you. Wall would become actually much better. But it's, I would say it's much better to have the, how to say, have more units, like just sheer meat in front of your city. Because they're more adaptable, they're more flexible. You can move them, you can switch their missions, you can do a lot of stuff with them. They also benefit from a lot more bonuses than just the walls. Oh. Roklo is super explosive. 3 turn. Hussars is too long. Yeah, it is. It is a long time. Like these Guard Imperials are gonna be just 2 turns out from getting to attack the first unit here, the first defensive unit, and we only have a few crossbows to counter attack. These are not gonna be strong enough. As you can see, the guards are 81 defense, while the crossbows are attacking with 44 only. Now we do need to see if Apology here is going to manage to get enough units out quickly, and if he's going to get to put them on the front line fast enough. He's on -6. Oh, that's another problem. He doesn't have amenities. He's on -6, -3, -3, -3 in a lot of his cities. His production capabilities are even so they are higher than Roy's, but still not enough. We're going to need to see if his amenity situation is going to be fixed with a honey tile. I'm pretty sure not. No, he already has one, so that's not gonna be a new one. Anyway, now we do need to see also if the tiles he chose to actually defend himself with are gonna be good enough. We definitely need to see another two wing hussars being put in a line here towards the north of Lublin, and they're late in joining. We do have him with the ability to buy one, maybe. No, he has 185. No, what he's doing is putting writers in the front line, so he makes these Guard Imperial stumble and fall. We're going to need to see if they will stumble and fall, and also when will Amina get recruited. Poland 7 great general points. Okay, we do have France on 4, and I'm actually quite curious, is this gonna increase the price significantly? Whoever gets the next one, is it gonna increase the price significantly? Because it looks like Poland is gonna get it first, but I'm not sure about the timers for this. Does anybody know? Sandro, you are the big brain here. Does it actually... Yeah, he is. Okay, he's gonna get it next turn. So we might actually see whoever gets it. Is it gonna increase the points significantly? Does it go to 300? Okay, so he's gonna stay on 155. We're in the Renaissance era, so I think it's gonna stay like this, right? The Renaissance Industrial General, so it should be staying on 150. Okay, or it might even go down to 120 kick. Anyway, we got chops here for the Wing Hussar. He's gonna get the position here on to the north of Lublin, and he's putting another one, turning it from the capital. He did get another one from the eastern city. It's just taking a little bit longer than usual to get onto the front line there and cover his position. But the regional is more important. Yeah, the regional is more important. Yes. The medic. Where was what is the medic? What's the... Oh well, no medic. Medic in 3 turns. Nice. Okay, well, we do have Reina establishing in Bitcoin for a little bit more gold. It looks like Apology is -23 gold a turn, and the next turn actually he's gonna go down under in his coffers. This is gonna be a major problem because units might actually start getting deleted from his from his army. This is not good. Units getting deleted is never good. He did manage to chop a maze tile from the north, and as you can see, he's going to improve another honey. That would put him to stay alive another 4 turns, while he's going to try to get that Reina to give him a little bit of gold. At least that is a good commercial. Well, we're going to need to see if he has the double points for Reina to get the double adjacency or not. I doubted that he actually did get so many governor titles. Now we do have him improving some tiles to the east, improving the T tile, and amenities is still -3. Went to -6 in the city of Lublin. That's quite bad. 18 production over their city, while Krakow is on 35. On the other side, we got the city of Paris on... Let's see the city, 29. Okay, that's lower than the capital city of Poland, while this is 26. 19. La Rochelle 34. That's a big city, by the way. This was the lowest city that he had, and now it's very big. Very big. And I do see Roclo. What's this? 19. Bitcoin 36, that's big. Lublin was only 18.4. He just didn't improve that many tiles here. It's a 10 pop city without many tiles to work. 35 on Krakow, and Gniezno is on 35. That's actually quite good on his eastern side. Still not a lot of science, and these Guard Imperials are bearing down on his cities. I do see Piking Shots also did get upgraded, but the Piking Shots just don't do anything against the Wing Hussars. And we do need to see after they're gonna finish. Oh, there we go. Guard Imperials, guess what? They're not doing anything against the cored up Wing Hussars. The only weak spot is this one, and it looks like Poland is gonna try to defend it outside of his borders. At the choke points, he doesn't want to let these units get to his borders. He wants to, as much as possible, put them in a defensive position in the least amount of tiles. Well, we do have also Newton getting bought here by Apology. He's gonna get a free university and of course a free library if he doesn't have one in that campus. We do have new Wing Hussars coming down from him, and he's probably gonna get another core soon. While he did manage to stop the initial push of France, we do have France's economy also on -1. Oh my god, this is such a close game. This is such a close game. Okay. Anyway, new settler coming up from Polish city to the east. It looks like he's coding up and preparing for a little bit later. Later on damage. Ballistics coming up from both of them. Roy is going to get it in 2 turns, while of course he doesn't actually have crossbows. So he's going to need to hard build those field cannons. We do have the first French unit actually getting its bonus, and of course cored up crossbows are starting to do the damage. They might take out the Guard Imperial. France is moving in with his oh my god, look at this spike, man. And this is totally unmatched. This is like, you know those memes with how to say what was that? David and Goliath. You know those memes? When he's just keeping him over there with the hand, and there's a little guy over there just trying to hit him, and he's not getting there because the head is too small. You know? Can you choke crossbow core damage? Yes. I mean, we did see it, right? 62 against 74. And it looks like France is gonna try to push in, and he did take out the Wing Hussar. While I do notice Poland is now moving to take out the Guard Imperial. Not fast enough to actually do the damage against the Guard Imperial. He was focused on the west side, and this French unit actually got away from dying. Well, we do have another one exposed here, and we might actually see enough damage from Apology to take it out. I'm actually curious, what is he gonna try to do? This one still has damage, right? This movement. This one promoted, and this one does enough damage. If the Maritime actually attacks, it's gonna be it is gonna be trade. But to be honest, I think it's good to trade many times with Guard Imperials. I don't think it's good because it doesn't have a lot of units, but other than that, it's good. Anyway, looking at his score tab, 75 faith, 400 faith in the bank. He's probably gonna buy another one of these Wing Hussars from Roklo, and I do have to say, getting other settlers over here is gonna be good for him, chopping every tile that he is getting. Everything, chopping everything. So is France. Look at that. Both of them are just building units and sending them against each other, and we've seen this back and forth move in from the beginning of the game. 5 expo cores is legit. Yeah. Like, this is gonna be quite a bit of counter damage, and you do see how Poland is trying to build the line of Wing Hussars, so he doesn't give France the ability to attack his units with 3. I was thinking if it would be better to actually have it on this hill, so you basically set a trap for France, so, because he's never gonna get those 3 units to attack into the northern one, and never gonna get this covered by 3 units, right? He's baiting. He's baiting Guard Imperial. But no, I think he made a mistake. What is this? What is this crossbow doing? Oh my god, guys, he did what I did in the games. I mean, it is what it is. The frontline crossbow, I mean, yeah. That was a trap. Scotty, that was a trap. Well, looks like more damage is being done. These Guard Imperials are staying alive. They got the promotions, and I do see Poland didn't want to attack into that one. That is not really focusing on him. The man-at-arm is probably going to be taken out, and I'm actually curious. Is this horse basically dies attacking into a 3 HP Guard Imperial? Well, I do notice another unit has been taken down. France's units are going to have a serious issue actually pushing into the Wing Hussars. On the other way around, the Wing Hussars do have enough damage to attack these Guard Imperials, especially if they're 3 tiles. And we do have quite a few of them coming in, chopping as many gold points as possible. Copper tile did get acquired by his capital and of course got chopped for a little bit more funds. We do have Apology going positive in the gold per turn, 19 gold a turn, while he's getting a university here. He's buying out more crossbows. He's gonna get a campus in Roclo and will activate Newton as a scientist. Gonna get immediately free library and free university, while he is quite far away from Roy when it comes to the science. Looks like he's managing to defend Roy for a few more turns. We do need to see, and I was expecting him to buy a Wing Hussar here in Roclo, but he didn't actually do it. I'm very concerned about this because he has problems all over the place, and these crossbowman cores, he needs to keep them alive for the next part. We do need to see if he is actually gonna take the chance of losing them at the cost of some units from his opponent. France might lose at least 1 Guard Imperial if the crossbow gets the first shot on it, and another one of these men-at-arms, but it's still not going to be critical damage looking at how many of those Guard Imperials are coming in. If he does manage to take this one down, this is going to be good. This has a promotion. It will get healed back and it will apply more pressure. Those Guard Imperials are breaking through a line of Hussars. Yeah. Did Roy Batty hit nationalism? 3 turns. 3 turns for nationalism. Okay, it looks like another Wing Hussar has been taken down. This one got taken. This one got promoted. The Wing Hussar, these crossbows. I think he lost a crossbow, didn't he? Did he lose a crossbow over here or no? No. No, never mind. He moved them back in time. He got he still has 2 crossbow cores, and did manage to take that 1 Guard Imperial out. Moving in the Wing Hussars, new ones on the front line. He needs to stop the damage on the city center, and in the meantime also managed to fix this campus location to be safe. It's only a +1 campus, but with so much coming up from his library and university, you gotta pay attention. He can core up more crossbows, and it looks like that's what he's using his faith per turn, while he's hard building as many Hussars as he possibly can from his cities. Still no level 2 spy from France. That extra diplomatic visibility has been toned down to 0. We do have a level 2 spy from Poland into the cities of France, while France does not have a level 2. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a decent damage from the crossbows, and if they do manage to get some promotions of like garrison +5, the +7 also, that would be quite valuable. This one, for example, has the garrison, and it deals 69 damage against the Guard Imperials 81, and that is with a general. That is a Guard Imperial with a general. Okay, level 2 bombard. Whoa, actually, wait a second. Actually spending gold? I'm impressed. He's actually wanting to spend the gold. Anyway, now we do have him on getting more science. Roy, as far as I've seen, he didn't actually get new cities out. No new settler, while we do have Poland trying to go for a new city in the north. We do need to see where is he going to place it. Looks like next to the water. Interesting placement for that city center. Would have thought around here would be a preferred choice for the marble, for the extra amenities, for the chops, but it looks like he's gonna be next to the water. That's I guess a good campus anyway. Okay, another pillage. France does get his feet on on the commercial, and I do notice that Poland just pushed back the Guard Imperials, and now he's gonna go for the next line. He might actually push back through the men-at-arms, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to get into the wrath of these other Guard Imperials. There aren't that many, and the ones that are going towards the Roklo will end up trying to do the damage against that city center with the siege tower. That is only a 58 defense strength city, but we do have wing hussars coming in every other turn and trying to do the damage against these units. One guard will probably die next turn, another one might follow up really soon after, and these pikemen are just not going to have a chance against the wing hussars. This is a mud fight between the two players, and we do need to see if Roy is gonna actually manage to punch through. It looks like Poland is putting a fierce fight against his opponent, and I gotta say, this is impressive. Whatever happens today, this is impressive by itself. So much countering is happening during this game, exactly at the correct moment in time. This is unbelievable. Oh, I did actually forget to put back my YouTube chat. There we go. Okay, so next time we do have the campus getting ready over here. Newton is just standing around to activate the extra science, and we do have 4 turns right now for ballistics. It should go down to maybe 2 turns next turn. We do need to see if that's going to be enough for him to upgrade a few of these. He just needs 1 or 2 field cannon cores, and he should be fine, especially with the amount of wing hussars he has right now. He could actually take out another 2 guard imperials if he's fast enough, and a medic if he does actually manage to move last second here. I don't think he sees. Oh, he sees this because of his border, so he knows exactly what to do here. Push the wing hussar, push this guard imperial. Boom! Last second of the turn. If he does manage to get the first move, he will take out this other guard imperial with the medic for the price of a single wing hussar. Well, that's a core. And yeah, there we go. Oh, he didn't get it. That actually stood alive with 2 HP. Now we do have wing hussar being taken out, and it looks like Polish units will need to fix the bleed in Roklo. He definitely needs quite a few more units there, but of course he did manage to counter damage against some of the guards. He does have Newton able to activate, and I do see him readied up over there on the turn. There are quite a few shots being done against a single guard imperial, and of course Poland is pushing back with the Northern Army. It looks like we don't have that many capabilities on France to get this going, and this is, oh my god, this is you know what this reminds, I have a deja vu, guys. You know what this reminds me? The second attack. Have you seen the second attack? The second attack, boys. The second, it looks exactly the same. We got all of these attackers going in, and then he's getting pushed back, and then we do see all of them losing their army, like both of them losing their armies, and then they need to spend another 5 to 10 turns to lick their wounds. So it's going to become much more important, not only what they do right now, but what are their plans for the next part. What is the next part of this game? We will have apology for the 79 science because of Newton, and I do notice he still needs to finish up his universities here, getting another city to the northeast, while his economy started to be better. Is still not that better than Roy, especially with so many units lost here. Roy is starting to get his economy back. He's up to 31 gold a turn, while he's gonna put new guard imperials on the map. We do need to check his cards. He is using conscription for the -1 gold per turn, and of course with so many units it does make it quite valuable, while I don't see apology using it. We do have 74 faith at 10 here for apology, and 347 faith in the bank. I'm actually quite curious, what is he gonna do with it? Yeah, ballistics. Yeah, there we go. It did shave off a 10 from ballistics. Coming up next turn. Close one. Okay, let's see the moves here. It's very important if France gets its promotion or not. It looks like the North was the first one that's being used. The first, oh my god, it's too late. And that French Guard Imperial is actually gonna get a promotion. This is so weird. That's a 5 HP remaining. 5 HP remaining on that French Guard Imperial. But there are a lot of crossbows, and these crossbows should have enough damage to take out another one of these Guard Imperials, especially coupled with the wall promotion. Next turn, Ballistics is gonna, if he does manage to upgrade a single crossbow, all of the walls will be shooting much harder against these Guard Imperials. And with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front line, I don't think France can actually take another city, can take any city here. Now, we do have new Guard Imperials coming in. They're slow to build, just as slow as the wing hussars were on Poland when he was on the offense. He did try to have enough. He did manage to pillage his opponent and did get the goal to upgrade them, but could not manage to push and take out the Polish core cities. With the science actually right now favoring Apology on 85, he does need to stay like this for quite a bit of time to get the balance against Roy. I'm pretty sure he needs to get a lot more points if he wants to get the balance against Roy. And Gesnor looks like it entered its 10th population. While we didn't actually see France try to spend the time to get another spy out from his city, so he could do something against Poland here. Maybe try to get the second promotion. He never built intelligence agency either for that free spy. Well, he wanted to get the Guard Imperials, and as you can see, the Polish ability to buy so many units in this era did give him the ability to be flexible enough in his defense to stop the attack of France. Even with relatively weaker units, he used basically the same bonuses for defense, creating a bastion in the city of Lublin out of with the help of Governor Victor, and his ability to buy out units, put them in a line, got that defense going, and by the looks of it, oh wow, well, that is a crossbow, but at least it's not a cored up crossbow that just got taken down. And that should be a dead Guard Imperial. That definitely should be a dead Guard Imperial. Okay, that's an anti-cav unit, that's a wing hussar. Yeah, that's a dead Guard Imperial. Another dead Guard Imperial, more wing hussars coming in. We got him with the traders getting out and need to fix their destinations here. He's on -8 gold a turn, only has 76 in the bank. That's not gonna give him a big advantage to actually upgrade his field cannons, right? It's 75 for a field cannon. Whoa. It's 310. Oh, a field cannon core, sorry. Yeah, 310. And wait, did he not put the half cost card? He doesn't have the half cost card. Yeah, it's 155 without, with the half cost card. But I think this attack is over. Can we see when guard cores? I think he already got guard cores. It's just he doesn't have the numbers. If he cores up, he's gonna lose them just as fast as he would uncord. He can't do that. He would have like 2 units instead of 4. Well, I guess 2 units instead of 5, because 3 units instead of 5. Can you see France's amenities after losing units in Poland? Yes. -6, 0, 0, -6, -3. Yeah, these are his amenities. And he's gonna start losing the ones in Rouen and Rennes also. Once, I would say, once these units that were built over there are gonna start dying. Wasserschläge, guten Abend, my head. Tortoise on level 1, yes. Looks like Poland amenity is also not great. Yo, definitely not great. He was on -6 for a long time. The only thing that kept him alive is that face generation and his ability to buy stuff. And right now he doesn't really have the goal to actually upgrade a single field cannon, which would definitely help him out here. It looks like that Guard Imperial is refusing to die, I would say, refusing to die. Anyway, new units that will need to be cored up here. New wing hussars that are getting cored up. 4 turns for the first field cannon to come out. I do see Apology did manage to get significantly more science right now than Roy. He's on 99 and 60. And we do see Pingala over here establishing Roklo. He does need to repair that commercial to get the gold going. Him being on -8 is definitely not cool. We do have Bitgoin's Reina actually trying to get as much gold as possible from that commercial. While I do see Poznan is gonna get a commercial commercial of its own. We do have a trader that needs to also be connected to his city centers, and slowly Apology's getting toward his opponent, or I should say start moving towards his opponent, slowly regathering his strength over here, his units. By the looks of it, we do need to see what's going to happen in the next part of the game, because the melee units, or I should say these French units, will get their extra +5, and they will be stronger in the next era, especially if Roy is actually going to go dark. He's not going dark. He's 109 out of 115. He's not going dark. Oh, that will hurt. If only he would have had a Dark Age. If only he would have had a Dark Age, he could have actually pushed Poland. I mean, he'd still push Poland, but he didn't take cities. This is such a close game between them. Such a close game between them. Yo Prodigy, hello there, sir. Yes, you lose amenities if you lose units, or even just the act of fighting actually is taking out amenities. That is quite a problem. Okay, another wing hussar has been taken down. A bit surprising, but I guess it is what it is. We do need to see how Poland will react to this. He doesn't get enough damage to actually get to upgrade his units, but by the looks of it, he's gonna take out at least one guard here. Oh, that's a lot of damage from the crossbowman core. 77 crossbowman core. Okay, well, I guess that's a dead guard imperial. And how is this not dead? The good thing is he needed 2 more points of experience if he wanted to do something. Anyway, we do have Poland actually sending a few wing hussars scored up, and with a general here to the northwest, we might be seeing an attack on Rouen with those. There is a guard imperial coming out from that city, and I wouldn't really say the wing hussars do enough damage against that city center to take it down. And we do need to see how is he gonna fix the situation here. With 316 faith in the bank, he should have enough to buy a single field cannon, which is gonna give him so much more protection because of the higher strength of the walls. He still didn't actually get a stronger field cannon, no? Yeah, he didn't get a field cannon anywhere. Jacob, you need to give me the link, by the way. Let me message you. If you want to share something as a link, you need to give me the link, because otherwise Twitch is not gonna give you permission. Jacob, hello, give me link. There we go. Losing Terracotta Army was a major problem. Yeah, Terracotta Army, and I gotta say this was a big thing for Apology. Getting Terracotta Army was massive here. Nuclear Anchor, hello there, sir, and welcome. How's the game going? Oh my god, so much back and forth. Back and forth from the beginning to very close to each other in strength players, I should say, skill players. We do have them using every little bit of an advantage they can get. And we do need to see actually what France is gonna do here. How is he gonna try to save his cities? It looks like we do have Poland trying to sneak in his wing hussars and get the gold from his opponent. He is going for the copper mines. He's going for all of the mines, and by the looks of it, he's gonna manage to rip apart that gold from his opponent coffers. It is also gonna slow down the production capabilities of France, while he is gonna get his upgrades. He's doing to France exactly what France has been doing to him with those units here, basically. So I mean, you can't really fault him for that. We do have a general actually activated, so he gets a promotion on that Guard Imperial. I'm very surprised that Guard Imperial did not get taken down, and I would expect Apology here to wait so he can put the half hooks cost to upgrade, so he can actually get his units as field cannons. He definitely has a lot of very strong ones. With like these crossbowman cores are already strong enough to attack into the Guard Imperials with enough damage to punch through Torto's defense and all of the other things on them. Imagine them being field cannons and getting more strength on them. This is going to be quite a problem if Apology does manage to get enough gold to upgrade all of these, and of course upgrades them half cost. Now I would say in the text screen, oh my god, Scorched Earth in 9, that's a problem. I don't know how much it cost him to actually assign policy, or does he have the assign policy right now? Does he have the assign policy right now? Because this would be massive. If he does manage to put the half cost in, this would be massive for him. Ooh, Guard Imperial actually does quite a bit of damage here. That's a Victor City, right? He's getting the extra +3. And the Defender of the Faith, an extra +6 on these units. Negative GPT gameplay. Yeah, it's just the link for where when it says how it is. Not okay, sir. Okay. What's their gold count like? One has 212 gold in the bank. Roy is on 339, and I do see 4 and -7. That not really making any kind of gold. This one actually got in here. The Guard Imperial got in here. Oh, and I do see Poland just keeps on pillaging. He's not stopping for anything. He just keeps on pillaging. And holds these French units, by the way, in their borders. It looks like they will have a problem moving onto the front line there with the units already pillaging them. They don't want to keep up the pressure if their cities are dying. Oh, did not upgrade that crossbow, and unfortunately he lost it. There are field cannons coming out next turn from Roklo, and I do see Poland is starting to switch towards cav units. He did manage to discover his military science, and he's a little bit behind Roy when it comes to discovering steel, so we're gonna need to wait for some form of other thing over here later on in the game so they can actually push against each other. Wait, did we have Diplo last time? Gains to Diplo on Apology, and he was an 8, right? He was an 8. Yeah, 8 out of 20. So he could get like 11 out of 20 in this one. That's still not gonna put him close enough. Does he have a holy site next to a forest? He could get one from Poznan, like very far into the future. Wow, France actually getting to attack Roklo here. If he does manage to get that, does he even have a siege tower, or did... Oh no, he lost the siege tower a long time ago. He's gonna need to do full damage. And finally, there we go. Poland actually gets his half coast card in. Or no? No, he made okay, he made a switch. Wait, what? He didn't switch the half coast card. He got triangular trade. I don't think this was here before. And he kept chivalry with words of religion, so he can do the production on those units, on the wing hussars and of course the calves. While he did upgrade one field cannon, it looks like of course that will give all of these defensive positions a lot more strength. We do have this field cannon, 91 strength against the Guardian Palace, 92. And that's with Tortos? Yeah, with Tortos. Okay, let's see. He's pushing back the Guardian Penal, getting it away. Looks like also Volin is getting a city there. He's getting a unit there. Guardian Penal from the south is getting taken down. From the east is getting taken down. Field Cannon moves in. Deals, starts to do damage against the other Guardian Imperials. And it looks like it's stood alive. It's still staying alive. And these units here, I think they did take... No, this one still needs to do the damage. Okay. We got another mine, another 2 mines. He just got 260 more gold, and he probably can try to keep on going. Next turn from Ren, there will be another Guardian Imperial, and I do believe with one already on its path, he will probably take out that Wing Hussar Corps. Okay. We got him on 8 gold a turn. What did he get? Was that Raja Todarmal actually? Okay, and he did manage to get Galileo Galilei for the extra science. He just activated it in 2 mountain adjacencies, so that's like what, 250 points, 250 science points, because it's 125 times 2. Okay, refining. Oh wait, no, he's going refining first. He's not actually going steel first. I see. That's the difference. Oh well, new field cannon coming out from Krakow. And well, I guess nobody has an army now. Really, they don't really have an army now. I just clicked on Poland. Can you show CS? Yes, sir. Jerusalem 7, we got Volin on 22, and I do see Cardiff on 4. Apologies, keeping Cardiff. Roy is keeping 2 city-states here. If you're asking about the faith, or I should say the favor generation, it looks like Roy should have more favor. Yeah, and it shows up here, 72-56. France is producing guards in all cities for 20 turns now. Yes, he hasn't been getting anything else. And I guess I'm gonna need to do the same thing here. Oh, what? What? I guess I'm gonna need to shift enter because I don't see anything. Whoa, chocolate. Man, this game, man, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna finish this game and we're gonna jump directly into the 4v4 grand finals. If this is gonna finish. Yeah, I can't vote. What was it? Wait, wasn't this the... Oh no, this is a new conquest. So deforestation passed via the tiebreaker, rainforest, and I do see production is -50 again. Okay, and we do have Jadwiga gaining the 2 diplo points. Okay, he got that again. He's on 12 out of 20. He does have the city of Poznan, I guess, on the seas, but he didn't build a harbor from that. He's getting a commercial from it. And by the looks of it, he still has a bit of a problem with France's units next to his border. But looking at what's going on here, definitely with the field cannons getting upgraded, he is doing a lot more damage against France, even though he did lose a lot of his wing hussars. We do have Cavs here that need to get in and start moving back these, pushing back these French units. While I do notice the wing hussar that was happily pillaging the cities of France got taken down. Yeah, Poland is trying to get in to see how the tiles are looking on with Homer, with Reiter. He definitely wants to send that information back to his empire. I'd also noticed he lost a little bit of science here. He's down to 88 and 59. He had the 99 earlier, and that's probably because his campus, oh yeah, his university and his campus got pillaged. One of the reasons that Roy is getting his steel walls much faster, feasting on the Polish science. Ow. I will need to actually get some water in my eyes. Ooh. Apologies, switching towards shipbuilding. Okay, not getting refining first. Whoa. I mean, it's gonna take so long. Whoa. That was a trap. He got a medic, but there's another medic. No, there is a medic there. Okay, Jeanne d'Arc is also the general on the front line. He did manage to pillage, finally pillage all of the campus tiles, and it looks like Apology was a little bit too late with the attack on that French Garde Imperiale to move it away from the university. Now Roy did manage to get steel walls, and that puts him one step closer to tanks. But to be honest, saying tanks and then thinking how much time he actually needs to attack with tanks, anything, just makes me think he's never gonna do that. You know, not to mention upgrading tanks right now with -15 gold at 10, that seems like it's quite a problem. Hello there, Nico. Hello there, sir. How are you doing, sir? Also, Sandro Games already calling it out. Go, Roy, go! And the longer the game goes on, Waller's Throne might make a huge difference. Yes, but the funny thing is, actually, France has Waller's Throne, and we do have Poland on Audience Chamber. He's not getting the units for free, or not. He's paying a lot more actually on his units. Oh, bombard goes in. The second bombard on the way. It looks like Poland did neglect this defense in Roklo, and even with the level 2 field cannons, he couldn't actually push back the Garde Imperiales right next to the city of Roklo. He did spend, I guess he did get entrapped over here with a few of those units, a few wing hussars that were definitely out of place. While his production capabilities right now has, well, only has him building these wing hussars in 3 to 4 turns. His opponent is doing the same, only building Garde Imperiales. IQ, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. How many envoys in Jerusalem? 8. 8. Well, 7. Sorry, 7. It looks like Apology did manage to take Jerusalem away from his opponent. That's a 75 defense strength city, while Volin is on a 21. Well, Volin did give France over here a lot of bonuses when it came to his... oh my god, wait a second. Is that city gonna fall? Is this city gonna fall? Yeah, it is. That's the first city of Apology here. Oh my. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Poland is gonna need to fix this situation, and unless he gets steel walls extremely quickly, I think this is where he regrets he went refining first. This is exactly the moment he regrets he went refining. If he would have had refining, this city would have never died. Oh no. And we do have France with steel walls. That's, yeah, that's one less city for Poland over here to use that. He's probably never gonna get back. We do have him putting some bombards on the front line, and he is trying to get that city back. While I do notice that city is rebelling in 13 turns, I do see Victor establishing in there, more Guard Imperials showing up, and of course some of them are getting the opportunity to core up, making them stronger, but still he has a problem with the numbers of them. He definitely wants to get enough numbers to attack into his opponent and not end up with a very strong one unit that can be hit by 10 others. Liking things is pretty cringe. Wait, your Prodigy man, not to be cringe, but I like your contribution to Civ. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And I do hope we're actually gonna see this this community grow further into Civ 7. And I'm waiting, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us are waiting to see how Civ 7 is gonna look like, especially in the multiplayer tab. Oh my god. Yes, please, more multiplayer. Or I should say a little bit better multiplayer, not more multiplayer, a little bit better. Okay, Poland is pillaging his former tiles here. Still doesn't do the damage against Roklo. Oh, I can imagine Apology's heart is sinking right now. This is quite a problem. If you could have actually gotten steel before that, and I'm pretty sure he would have gotten steel before that, this would have been a different result. But at the same time, I do have to give it to Roy for first of all getting in there, getting the gold away from his opponent, and managing to get in his coffers, going for steel at a good moment to actually take Roklo, and putting his Guard Imperial, keeping it on the campus of Roklo, so he could pillage and get to the technologies a little bit faster. Every one of those extra advantages helped out France a lot. 3 pillages on the campus, 3 pillages. And at this point, it doesn't look like Poland is going to have the necessary strength in his empire to actually get enough units to counter push into his opponent, unless France is going to make a mistake, but I don't think so. That bombard is going to go down next time, and next up, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the Polish other cities here being taken down. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to try to get Bitcoins down before Apology gets walls, because Lublin is basically a bastion with Governor Victor inside of it, and the field cannons do look like they're not really doing their job here. Yeah, not doing the job. He did lose 2 of the cored ones, and of course the promoted ones. That was a critical hit in his empire. Raise the city? No, he wants to keep it. He wants to keep it to upgrade into an artillery, but he needs oil. If he does get to upgrade these into artilleries, this is gonna make things so much more faster. He does have promotions on these 4 Guard Imperials, and he is gonna try to get them, but it looks of it, Poland is hesitating to actually delete that Guard Imperial from the battlefield, even if it doesn't have a promotion. It takes way too much damage when it attacks into it. I do want to point out the extra +5 on the Guard Imperials has activated. There's no more -5 on them from -5 melee, so it does make them much stronger since the beginning of this session of the era. We do have the Polish Wing Hussars with significant problems actually with attacking and defending against these units. Attacking is like they're dying. If they're defending, maybe they can withstand 3 hits. Who is Warlord? I think I answered Sandro Games earlier, right? We did talk about that earlier. Warlord is France. France did go for Warlord. And to be honest, I don't think Audience Chamber changed anything here for Poland. Maybe he got the cities to a higher population faster. I guess that would be a change and put down another district. But other than that, he couldn't keep his amenities high even if he wanted to. All of his cities are -6 and that's how they're gonna stay. So are France's, right? Yeah, so are France's. Well, not all of them, but -6 in the core ones was -3s. Other ones, their yield capabilities haven't been moving around. Actually, I would say Apology has more production because he can convert that faith into units, 87 faith into units, while he's on 108 production. Even with the city down, he's 108 production. Well, a city down from his court because he got Poznan, which is a 2. Whatever, it's just a 2. He did have, so he lost the science from Pingala. He lost, I mean, this is, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I think this is kind of, I think this is the turning point in the war where Poland cannot do anything about this anymore. He's still trying to get the Wing Hussars on the map here. We do have Cracovia getting 1 in 2 turns while he's putting a defense in Lublin. We do have new French Guard Imperials getting in, the ones that have been finding to fend off attacks here from his pillages but failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, 5 pillages have been done in ruin by those 2 Wing Hussars of Poland. He did need a gold at that moment in time, but he did sacrifice 2 very strong units to actually do so. Getting Poland to also fend off attacks here from the Guard Imperials. Well, he just lost the encampment of Lublin, and these Guard Imperials don't seem to actually care about the field cannons attacking into them. Sando Games keeps cheating for Roy. Yeah, we do have Roy over here doing an amazing game. Oh man, he never stopped. And I guess chat was right. It might have came down to Warlord's throne difference. The extra production towards these units and less maintenance on all of these units might have made a difference between him and Roy. Roy did manage to get the bigger stick, I guess, at the end of the day. It was a back and forth, a lot of back and forth. But now Roy does seem like he's pushing in. He did manage to get these siege units, which are going to help him a lot. We do have steel walls in 4, but not a stronger unit for Poland to upgrade into, so he can defend a little bit better. And we do need to see how quickly these bombards can actually attack cities. I still wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin is going to get attacked and not Lublin. We do have new Guard Imperials that can caught up with the ones he already had on the front line. He has 1, 2, 3 more cores that are right behind all of these, and 2 bombards which are doing a lot of damage. These Guard Imperials don't move quickly, but they do have 3 turns to actually get in there and take over the city before Steel is going to activate in the turn after. Okay, moving a little bit. Moving. Well, he can take out that cav, by the way. He can double shot with the Guard Imperials, and that will allow him to move, but he needs to be careful how to move, actually. Okay. There we go. Taking it down. And that puts him one turn away from attacking Bitcoin directly. Doesn't he? There's no bridge over here from that aqueduct to the commercial. Lublin has a victory. He better take it last. Yeah, I think so. I think so. And that was one of the issues that Poland had when attacking Ruin. That was the bastion of his opponent. And it looks like Poland did realize that Bitcoin is going to be the target. And now he is managing to move a few of his units there, repositioning his army to fend off attacks. But it looks like he might not manage to do so. We do have this card Imperial that can actually move and take out the Cav while new ones are coming in. He might actually get to core them. No. Oh, he could actually. We'll see. We'll see next turn. I would imagine this one definitely will delete the Cav. I'm not sure if he's going to want to core it up with a new one from the next turn, because that would put him a bit too late to get the attack on Bitcoin. I don't think he knows anyway when Steel Wall is activated, so he's making this decision without that, but with some lingering process, some lingering feeling that his opponent is going to get Steel Wall soon. What are these missionaries doing? He's just moving missionaries, removing the dominant religion of his opponent, just standing over there. Okay, sure. I mean, why not? Removing gold from Poland here. Did Poland ever get a what? Yeah. He got a what? He got a who? He got some science. 3 turns for steel. 3 turns for steel. Okay, that one doesn't have a promotion, and by the looks of it, it's gonna die well before it's gonna get a promotion. And the last units here, let's see, one. This one is not gonna die unless there is a bombard. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. He has a helicopter, General. Oh, mi scusi. Yeah, I mean, that's a dead city. Is he gonna attack right now into the city center? He should, right? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, taking down the heavy Cav next to it, and then moving in to attack a Bitcoin with two attacks. He's gonna take the Cav out. Oh, apology. Actually deleted the unit that is holding France from doing another attack. And this helicopter still didn't attack, by the way, into the city center. That city's dead next turn. That's a 1 turn before steel. 1 turn before steel. And that's a GG. That's a GG. Roy does manage to get the gold round of the 1v1s against Apology in a very, very, very close game. From the beginning of the game, everybody was, both of them were trying to get their advantages, little advantages on their civilization. We had Catherine de Medici start off with a holy side when we were like, holy side first. Well, he did manage to get his golden age and got quite a few benefits out of it, while he did try to hit the timings for the Guard Imperials, for the Wing Hussars. All of them did try to use their abilities here, could not manage to punch through until we hit turn 107. 107. Let's actually see if we're gonna have a little bit of a post-game chat here. Are they in the same chat? Yes. Hello and congratulations. Bonjour.
Hello, thank you.
Man, that
Very
was
close game actually.
one of the closest 1v1s I have ever seen. Gotta say. It was amazing.
I didn't know what to pick against Poland. I decided to pick France, but it was not so easy to push, even with Guard Imperial.
Yeah, I think if Apology went for steel first, I think he would have stopped you. You wouldn't have taken
Maybe,
C.
yeah. I will have Arty only next turn, so yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't take Wroclaw so quick.
Yeah, I thought I was safe, but I forgot that the Congress was -5 on melee,
Yeah.
and when it
When
went back to
inactivated
the
again.
normal,
Yeah.
yeah, it was way harder.
I wanted to ask you, why didn't you upgrade the field cannon a little bit earlier to get the strength on the walls also?
The cards.
The cards. Okay, so
yeah.
you didn't have mercenaries. I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
what-
I didn't have the card to ups, and I didn't have the faith to face field cannon.
We both have to keep the Wars of Religion card
Yes.
almost all
Yes.
games.
Fall.
So
Yes. I mean, economy on both of you was so bad. If you didn't get the pillages over for each of you, you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have gold.
I was
Yeah.
sending 3 gold trade routes to Jerusalem. That was painful.
Yeah.
But it was hard game.
Yeah, very hard game actually. If not the Congress, I would win this.
Yeah, I had 2000 faith.
Yeah, you had in the bank like 1000, 2000 faith, and
Yes, I could
somehow
have,
blocked the
had
plaza.
so
Yeah.
many units. But,
I was actually thinking about it. You would have gotten like what, 7, 8 hussars plus the ones
Yeah.
that you would have built in 3, 4 turns or 4, 5
yes,
turns.
that's it.
Uh,
And also the fact that it doubles in production is very bad for me. The next Congress.
Oh, no walls.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his units were extremely strong. Like just keeping those knights in the Defender of the Faith with Victor City, with the
Yes.
forest and so on, were incredible.
I was very surprised from the Holy Site start. I thought I was very safe on the Defense Faith, but
Yeah,
And-
I did that because I think the initiation rites pantheon is very strong in a duel, and you take Jesuit and kind of buy some buildings. Also, I did religion for my golden age. It helps me.
I would have taken it if.
Yeah,
sure.
sure. And also the knight you defender.
Yes.
I would took the Thieves maybe if you let me.
The gold. You mean the
Yes,
gold
yeah,
city?
it
Yes.
is very good.
Yes. I was hesitating between this and Defense Faith, but I think this is. I would have gone bankrupt very fast.
Yeah, with this you can go audience and have some gold for
Yes.
units. Yeah.
This is what I did, but maybe I should have gone Warlord instead of Audience.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, GG. Very good
Yes.
game.
GG, well played.
Yeah, thank you for
See you
the
next
cast.
time.
Bye bye.
Bye. So there we have it, boys. We heard from both teams, from both players over here, Roy and Apology, telling us what did happen throughout the game and their impression of this. I do want to close the screen here. Then we go. So we will see the 4v4 grand game, the golden match. It's going to start in 1 hour and a half. I need to go and get to something really quickly to eat. And I'm going to put up those premieres over there on YouTube and, of course, the Twitch live stream in 50 minutes before the game. See you then, and I do hope you did enjoy the content. I do hope you're also gonna leave a like below on YouTube, and of course a comment with your opinion about the game. Don't don't forget that I do keep my schedule also on Discord. You can take a look over there, what kind of games we have, when we have them, and what did happen in the past. Of course, there are quite a few replays over there that I do make available. Have a good evening, everybody. Let's see each other in 1.5 hours and have some fun with some Civilization 6 content. Bye.